A year ago, the Bourne Braves were seeking their first Cape Cod League championship since 2009. However, the season was filled with many ups and downs.
Another day, another Braves loss. Bourne falls 5-1 to Hyannis to drop to 5-7-3 on the season.
Pop-up, shallow center field, going out Peck, coming in Rockefort, in the alley, it's Carson Rockefort, who's there to make the catch. What a finish is the Braves win, their third in a row.
Throws to first base, that is in time, as that'll do it here from Doran Park. For the third time this year, Harvey Shapiro has faced his former team in the Bourne Braves, and they have tied at 2 apiece.
But as postseason time rolled around, the Bravos found their groove.
Coming in Horvath. Horvath is there. He makes the catch, and the ball game is over. The trek has just begun for the Braves as they advance to the Western Division Finals. The Braves are back, and they defend their title in the Best of the West. And they got a second date with the Brewster Whitecaps, who they will face in the Cape Cod League Championship for the second consecutive summer. Breaky bump routed up the middle, stabbed by Cummings, goes to second for one. The toss to first base is in time! Cummings spikes his glove. Get up, Bourne, the Braves have gotten their revenge. Cape Cod League champions for the first time since 2009.
And to defend their Cape Cod League championship, the Braves have added plenty of firepower.
Driven in the air, well right center field. This one is gone, a homer. Vance Honeycutt.
It's a brand new day of Bourne Braves baseball, and it starts right now.
Sunny blue skies here from Red Wilson Field as the Bourne Braves take their first trip to face off against the Y-D Red Sox on the road. Good afternoon, everybody. Alongside Matt Scalzo, I'm Cam Manna with you. The Braves have taken down 2 of the top teams this week in the Cape League, and Y-D right now, the top team in the East. Matt, the Braves looking to take down another top squad here this afternoon.
Yeah, and this is the second meeting we've seen between these two. Bourne took the first meeting at Doran Park, 7-3, and then, as you said, wins over Katuitt and then Harwich consecutively. At the time, they were the top 2 teams in each division, respectively. But now Y-D has jumped Harwich, and so Bourne will have another chance to take another crack at a top team and prove why they are slowly climbing up the ranks and might be. Right now, they are definitely one of the hottest team on the Cape right now, but a chance to prove that they are the top team on the Cape.
The Braves 8-7-1 winners of 3 in a row, and the Y-D Red Sox 9-6-1 coming off a 8-6 loss over the Wareham Gatemen. But Matt, we look at their offense right now. They've been so dominant, especially with the long ball. And here at Red Wilson Field, not the biggest ballpark, kind of a big opportunity and a big feat for the left-hander for the Bravos, Garrett Horn.
Yeah, it'll be a tough task, but Garrett, what he has to him is that his fastball, well, it operates in that mid-90s range. It's not a flat fastball. It has a little vertical run, which helps him out and makes it tough on these hitters. The biggest thing for him is giving away the free passes and walks. In his matchup against Hyannis and then back at home as well in his second start, what he struggled with was giving away some walks and put a couple walks, put some runners on, and then there'd be a big swing. And at Doran Park, there was a double. At McKeon Park, it was a home run for the Harbor Hawks. If he's able to keep guys off the base paths, well, he'll be golden. The issue is if he lets people on, it's such a small park that if the bat's in the wrong hands of, say, a guy named Hunter Hines potentially, it could be a 3 spot on one swing of the bat.
2 of the top 3 offenses on the Cape right now clash here from Red Wilson Field for the 17th game of the Cape League season, and there's so much more to break down. So now we send it to Before the Bravos with Allie Navarette and Mojo Hill. They'll break everything down and everything you need to know. Allie, we send it to you. What do you got?
Thank you, Cam. Sorry for the delay hopping on the mic there. I'm excited to be at Red Wilson Field. We've said it already, but our last stop on the tour of Cape League ballparks. This is the last one that we've had to go to. We've already played Y-D, though, at home. And Mojo, it went well for Bourne, and Y-D is a good team. So that was one of, the earlier impressive wins for the Braves.
Yeah, definitely. It got the Braves on this hot streak that we can obviously see them on now. And yeah, it's a good little ballpark. It is. I think the fences are shorter in, and the wind blowing out, so we might see some more home runs tonight. Haven't seen many in general in the Cape League season, and part of that is because of the wood bats, but also I think Dorn Park is definitely pitcher's ballpark, and maybe we can see some more balls fly today.
I have heard multiple people in the dugout say that balls fly out of here, so we'll see if that rings true. But, I mentioned it. Y-D, one of the hottest teams in the league. The other day, the East is much more competitive than the West right now. The other day, we had Harwich at Dorn Park, and they were the best in the East, and Bourne was able to take them down. And now they're playing the best in the East again because things already switched up. Y-D right now in first place in the East Division. So I think this win could mean a lot. You had a great game against Chatham last night, but Chatham's obviously been struggling this year. So this is more of a battle.
Yeah, and they've shown they can compete with any of these teams. They still haven't gotten blown out. They've played some close games, had some close losses early in the season. But yeah, they've got their full corpse pretty much now, and we'll see how they can go.
Meanwhile, on the mound for the Bravos will be Garrett Horn. We've seen him twice already this year in pregame Tomahawk Talk. Cam, Matt, and I talked about how his first start was a bit tough for him, but we were impressed with him when he pitched against Falmouth.
Yeah, he's given up 7 runs in 7 innings over the 2 outings. He had one where it was 3 and 4 innings, and then another where it was 4 and 3. He's like a lot of these guys. He's a guy who gets a lot of strikeouts, but needs to work on limiting the walks and home runs. And it seems like that's a pretty common theme, around college baseball in general, but I think especially on the Cape when you have a lot of talented guys who haven't completely refined their stuff yet. So yeah, we'll see if he can limit the walks. Walks have been. We've seen both the benefits and costs of walks, this season. Like last night, the Bourne Braves drew 10 walks and scored 8 runs, even with Derek Bender going 0 for 5. They just showed such good plate discipline, and I think Chatham definitely played a messy game, but yeah, we'll see if he can limit the walks.
You mentioned the home runs too, and Y-D has the leader in home runs in the Cape League right now in Hunter Hines of, I believe it's Mississippi State. So that'll be a real test for Garrett Horn today. He has been, has been so hot lately, and he's a big reason of why Y-D is having this success right now. So I'm interested to see how that goes for them. And meanwhile, this lineup, there's some changes. We've got JKG back.
Yeah, it's so awesome to see him back. I think this is one of my favorite lineups of the season so far, just because how deep it is.
Yeah.
You've got Sam Peterson back in there, who I'm really high on. I mean, if it was up to me, I might play him every day, and I might put him in the leadoff spot. But Gage Harrelson, that's a fine substitute. Also, guy with speed. And one thing I wanted to mention about the Y-D lineup was that there's 6 lefties out of the 9 guys, which I think will help Horn. Facing a lot of lefties in there. But yeah, the back to the Bourne lineup. I mean, you've got Bender back at first base, where he's shown some good skills despite coming up as a catcher. Bodine right behind him as usual. The switch hitter. I saw him hit bombs from both sides of the plate during BP today. You got Eblin back in there at second, and Pinckney getting the start at catcher, as his bat hasn't really gotten going. He's kind of the only catcher who really hasn't caught fire yet, but he's still had some good at-bats here and there and been able to produce in little spurts when he's able to.
I also think defensively catching Pinckney has been really good, as have all of the Bourne Braves catchers. I think Bodine, Guzman, and Pinckney, and then we saw Bender thrown in there for the first time, and he caught a runner, I believe.
Yeah,
so
he did.
Yeah, literally he comes and he does that. I've been really impressed defensively with all 4 of them, I guess now you could say, but really, the 3 main guys. So hopefully I hope as well that Hugh can kind of find his stride at the plate today. He's in that bottom spot in the order, and he gets to go right after his guy JKG and Peach Afraid in the lineup today. So all 3 Rutgers boys batting for the Braves today.
Yeah, 3 out of 4 in a row there at the bottom of the lineup are from Rutgers. And then Vastine batting 7th. I mean, when you have a guy as talented as Jonathan Vastine batting 7th, that's a sign of a good lineup. He made some crazy athletic plays yesterday.
Oh my God, that catch.
He had a couple infield hits that I'm sure, in a perfect world he would have wanted to make the play. I mean, he said last night it would have taken extraordinary effort for him to make those plays. But we've seen him make extraordinary effort on plenty of plays. But he more than redeemed himself and drew 3 walks, showed great plate discipline. He's shown a knack for the clutch too, coming up in big situations and lining a single. He's just been an awesome all-around player.
Totally, and you talked about patience at the plate just now, and he was really the guy who executed that yesterday. I mean, so many important walks that he drew that made such a difference for the Braves on offense, and you talk about it a lot. I feel like before the Bravos, you always want to see more power, and potentially, today's the day, given that we're here, and
absolutely,
this field is supposed to be conducive to that, I guess.
Yeah, absolutely, and they're getting more used to the wood bats, and Bodine had another great day at the plate yesterday, but
Yes.
I still want to see him get some hits that aren't singles, as better to hit singles than make outs, but still we want to see some more of that power. And he hit some bombs during BP, so he definitely has it in him. So
Totally. I mean, that's the thing about this lineup. I think really any of them have it in them.
and we'll
which
see
is
how
exciting.
JKG does back in the lineup. He's kind of the only one who might be a little rusty, a little like just trying to get back into things, but it's awesome to see that he's finally healthy again to get a start. And the fact that he's batting 8th is, again, another testament to how deep this lineup is.
Yeah, he told me he's a little nervous, but nevertheless excited. And, he's one of these vets. He played here last year, so I think he's just excited to get back out there today. But, yeah, I'm excited to see. I think this could be a real big win. It would move the Braves to 9-7-1. 9 wins would be insane considering, how they started. And also, the West is really anybody's game right now to move between that 2 and 4 spot. Katuitt's up there at number 1. They have, I think, already double-digit wins on the season. But between Wareham, Hyannis, and Bourne, it's like it moves every day.
Yeah, the Braves have been streaking, to use a word that Derek Bender used. But, it's they've really climbed their way up there. They've won 7 of their last 9. A win today would make it an 8-2 stretch in their last 10. So we'll see what they got today.
Major. It would be major. We will take a step aside for the national anthem. When we come back, Cam and Matt on the call.
The Bourne Braves organization is looking for families willing to host 1 or 2 players for the Cape League season. It generally runs from the first week in June to early August, and the bond between many host families and their players extend beyond the summer and form lifelong friendships. If you are interested in learning more about this opportunity, visit bournebraves.org.
Braves fans living on the Cape far from Doran Park? Too far of a drive to make the trip west on any given night? Well, don't worry, because the Braves are coming to you. The Bravos' full slate of games includes trips to all East destinations, including Orleans, Chatham, Brewster, Harwich, and Yarmouth, as well as West Division road trips to Cotuit, Hyannis, down south to Falmouth, and off Cape to Wareham. So wherever you are located on Cape Cod, the Braves will be in your area and are a can't-miss family fun activity. To see the Bravos' full schedule, head over to our website, bournebraves.org, and come join the fun.
Commercial Electric Solutions, Cape Cod's most valued and professional electric subcontractor who has been providing exceptional services to both commercial and residential customers for over 10 years. Do you have an electric problem? CES has the solution. Cape Cod Orthopedics and Sports Medicine is a proud sponsor of the Bourne Braves. Cape Cod Orthopedic Sports Medicine and Physical Therapy is the region's largest and most experienced orthopedic group, accepting new patients at our Sandwich and Hyannis clinics. Convention Data Services, or CDS, is a technology company based in Bourne and a proud supporter of Cape Cod baseball. Since 1986, CDS has been delivering customized solutions to the global trade show industry. Keep up with CDS on their website at cdsreg.com and follow them on Facebook and LinkedIn.
Cape Cod Healthcare is proud to be the official healthcare sponsor of the Cape Cod Baseball League. And with 6 convenient urgent care centers across Cape Cod from Falmouth to Orleans, we're ready to treat a wide variety of minor illnesses and injuries, so you can get back to your regular scheduled summer plans quickly. Open daily with no appointment needed and staffed by board-certified ER providers. View wait times at capecodhealth.org. Cape Cod Health Urgent Care, minor emergencies, major attention.
We're set for first pitch here at Red Wilson Field, the top team in the East Division, the Y-D Red Sox, and your Bourne Braves. Alongside Matt Scalzo, I'm Cam Manna with you. We thank you for joining us on this Thursday afternoon. And Matt, Bourne winners of 3 in a row, but this Red Sox squad, they've been mashing the baseball so far this summer. How big of a test is this for the Bravos?
It's a big test every night pretty much for any team. Taking out a lot of the top guys around the country, but especially tonight. Smaller park, both teams able to utilize the long ball. Bourne's played a little bit smaller ball. They got a lot of speed, but as you said, Y-D's done a great job offensively. The biggest thing is you got to get off to another hot start. Bourne looking to strike first like they've done so well this season.
Smith Pinson on the mound for Y-D, making his third start of the summer at Kennesaw State. And this is the lineup he'll face against the Bourne Braves. We start in the leadoff spot with the center fielder, Gage Harrelson out of Texas Tech. Bryce Eblin, he'll bat second and play third base. Derek Bender back in the 3 spot. He'll play first. Caden Bodine, he's in the cleanup hole. He'll DH. Sam Peterson bats fifth. He'll play left field. Pete Freda, he'll bat sixth back in the lineup playing right field. Jonathan Vastine, the silky smooth shortstop, he'll bat seventh, and he'll play shortstop once again. And Josh Kroder-Grauer, the return for the Rutgers second baseman, he'll play there tonight, and the first time he'll be in the lineup since Game 1 of the season where he started against Brewster. Hugh Pinckney, he'll bat 9 and do the catching. And Matt, you look at this lineup, we got to talk about Josh Kroder-Grauer back in this lineup and what he meant to this team coming into preseason. He was going to be relied on a lot, but now working through that hand injury, he's back in the lineup.
Yeah, he was hit by a pitch against Brewster and caught him on his thumb to finger area and worked it through a lot of the time. Finally back healthy, getting ready to go. We saw him with a couple DH appearances while he was rehabbing. Didn't see him in the last week or so. But as you said, he was going to mean a lot to this team coming into the summer. Now he comes in, and it's just a whole group of guys that you look up and down the lineup, and they all have their own individual things that they're great at. Josh is a great fielder, but also he adds that Bourne already has a lot of, is he adds more speed into this order. He had a couple of stolen bases before having to exit against Brewster. That was just in Game 1. Starting the season off hot, he'll be looking to just get back into his groove, settle in, and, you know, he's gotten a couple at-bats, but now it's the first time we've seen him in the field in nearly a month.
Y-D still warming up. Pinson not on the mound yet. Both managers meeting at home plate, exchanging lineups. And, Matt, back to this Bourne Braves lineup and back to Kroder-Grauer more and what we talked to him on the preseason podcast, returning here to Bourne, having that championship experience. Now you get him back in the lineup. You compare him with Bryce Eblin, a guy that also won that championship in 2022. How important is that leadership in guys that understand what it means to win on the Cape?
Well, I think initially it's important, but now we're in the point of the season where all these guys, you look up and down the lineup, there's not too many new faces. The newest one being Kendall Diggs, but there's a lot of guys that have been here for a week and they're understanding the daily grind that the Cape is, and now that they're in a winning streak, everyone kind of understands their own individual tasks, the goal of the team as well. It's not just a 1v1 kind of situation. It's all guys in the lineup going against the pitcher, and all nine guys working cohesively against these hitters for Y-D. But Bryce and Josh, they've been here before. They know what the Cape is all about, and there's a lot of young guys like Gage Harrelson, Jonathan Vastine, and Caden Bodine, so young in their careers, and they're already here now. There's just some people you can pick your brain about and kind of understand what it is going through those ups and downs in a baseball career.
Smith Pinson, the righty out of Kennesaw State, he'll be the starter for the Y-D Red Sox. Comes into this game 0-0, a 4 ERA on 9 innings pitched, 10 strikeouts. His last start came against Wareham. He went 4 innings, 2 earned, 1 walk on 5 strikeouts, so he controls the zone. And started his season at Kennesaw State with 17 scoreless innings and had a solid 2023 campaign, appearing in 18 games. And this Bourne lineup right now, the number 2 offense in the league with 91 runs scored. Harrelson will lead them off. Bourne in their blue uniforms with the red lettering and the red numbers with the gray pants and the red striping. And Y-D in their home whites with the Red Sox logo across the chest and the red numbers with the white pants and the red striping. Getting set for a 4:45 first pitch. Y-D, a lot of the teams here in the East Division, not a lot of lights, and Y-D one of those teams. Smaller ballpark here at Red Wilson Field. And that's why this Y-D offense has been so special. When they bat, we'll talk about Hunter Hines, the first baseman out of Mississippi State. He leads the Cape so far with 6 home runs. Pinson taking his last few warm-up pitches. He'll wear number 28 for today's game. Harrelson, the first man that he will see. And the second meeting between the two teams, the Braves and the Red Sox, last meeting came at Dorn Park, an 8-2 win for the Bravos. And kind of jolted them on this winning streak. The second time this season, Bourne has been riding a 3-game winning streak, looking to make it 4 here tonight, 7-3 in their last 10. And Gage Harrelson will step into the batter's box. Pinson on the mound. Blue skies and a warm one here from Red Wilson Field in Yarmouth. Gage Harrelson comes into the game batting .304. He'll play center field here tonight. Pinson the ready on the mound. He'll work from the windup. He's set, Harrelson's set, and we're underway from Red Wilson Field. First pitch, changeup low, 1-0. 4 stolen bases as well for Harrelson, the outfielder out of Texas Tech. They're aggressive and dominant on the base paths. We've seen Chris Stanfield as well in that one spot. He batted first last night for the Braves. Back set is Pinson. Glove at the face from the windup. High leg kick, the 1-0. Fastball low at the knees. 2 balls, no strikes. Third baseman in Xander Darby, just 2 steps off the infield grass. Normal depth for the Red Sox infield outfield. Here's the 2-0 to Harrelson. Fastball outside corner, a called strike. Pinson on the season, 10 strikeouts and 4 walks. Can also pitch for contact, making his 3rd start here. 2 balls, 1 strike. The high leg kick, the pitch, fouled back from Harrelson on the fastball. Count knotted at 2s.
Gage, we've seen him start in that leadoff spot, then kind of drop towards the bottom of the order to help bounce it out. Now he's back to the top with Stanfield getting the day off.
2 balls, 2 strikes. Pinson's pitch to Harrelson. Out in front, a wave and a miss on the slider. Picked up from Dykstra on the drop 3rd strike. Fires to first. It's in time. And a quick first out here from Red Wilson Field in the top of the first. And we run you through the infield outfield for the Red Sox. Nathan Archer, he'll play left. Casey Cook, he'll play right field. And sat alone in center for the Red Sox is Enzo Apodaca. And from third to first in the infield, Xander Darby at the hot corner. Max Vieira at short. Brady Day at second. Hunter Hines will play first. And Connor Dykstra, the battery with Pinson. Here's the lefty, Bryce Eblin. First pitch, slider upstairs, 1-0. Bryce Eblin comes in the game batting .296. Picked up his 6th RBI last night for the Bravos. Pinson from the windup, the 1-0. Off-speed chop first base side and foul. And Eblin's been moved all throughout the lineup. We've seen him in the 1 hole. We've seen him bat 8-9 as well. And he's moved all across the infield. He's played a lot of second base. Started his stint with the Braves at short. He's at third tonight. 1 ball, 1 strike. Pinson's pitch from the windup. Fouled back on the fastball. Count 1-2.
Like Vastine, Eblin's so defensively savvy that you can put him at any spot. Second, third, short. Doesn't matter. You're going to get the same results.
Pinson glove at the face. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 away in the top of the first. Here's the pitch to Eblin. Chopped third base side and foul into the stands. Fastball so far for Pinson sitting right around 90 miles per hour. I've seen the off-speed sit mid to low 70s on his curveball and changeup. As Eblin in the 1-2 hole, looking for the second punch out of his outing. The high leg kick, here's the 1-2 pitch, goes to the off-speed, skied out towards shallow center field. The second baseman comes in Brady Day, and he'll make the catch. And 2 away, and here comes Derek Bender.
That one just moving inside on Eblin. Nice pitch, jammed him, forced the pop-up.
Bender digs in with 2 away, taking his first tags here tonight. Had an 0 for 4 last night. His first game where he did not get a hit as a Bravo. Average now at .486, which is still outstanding for what Bender's done this season. First pitch from Pinson, fastball outside corner, a called strike. 4 stolen bases as well for Bender. He's done it in the box with 10 RBIs and 3 homers. And a hitter's friendly ballpark here from Red Wilson. Pinson's 0-1, fastball upstairs, check swing from Bender. They checked down and he went around. Couldn't hold back on the elevated fastball, count 0-2. Bender digs back in, chokes up with 2 strikes, the narrow righty stance. Pinson from the windup. Here's the 0-2. Slider fouled back and out of play from Bender. Normal depth for the Red Sox infield outfield. Bender back in the box. Pinson looking for a 1-2-3. There's the 0-2 to Derek Bender. Slider outside corner, just going to miss. Bender held up. Pinson wanted it. Count 1-2. This Red Sox team 6th in runs allowed so far in the season. It's the bats that have gotten them to this point, top of the East Division. The 1-2 from Pinson, chopped towards shortstop, picked up on a hop from Vieira, fires across the diamond, it's in time. And a 1-2-3 inning for Smith Pinson. No hits, no runs, and no walks after the top of the first inning here at Red Wilson Field. First look at the Y-D Red Sox bats coming up here on the Bourne Braves Broadcast Network.
Not being able to make it to Doran Park is no excuse to miss the Braves in action. You can watch every Bravos home game live on the Bourne Braves television network. From stellar pitching performances, dazzling defensive plays, and big-time power displays, you can catch it all from the comfort of your home. It's your favorite Cape League team live on your screen. Just head to the Bourne Braves YouTube and join the fun.
You can catch the Bourne Braves all summer long at Doran Park. With more than 20 home games this season, Braves baseball is just a short drive away, whether you're on or off the Cape. With free admission to every Cape Cod League game, nights at Doran Park provide family fun for everyone. First pitch for all Braves home games is at 6, and you can check out the Bravos' full schedule over at our website, bournebraves.org.
Welcome back to the Bourne Braves Broadcast Network. Alongside Matt Scalzo, I'm Cam Manna with you. We'll hear from Navarette in just a little bit. Bourne takes the field here in bottom one. Garrett Horn on the mound, the left-hander out of Liberty, his third start of the summer. And here's the lineup he'll face for the Y-D Red Sox. R.J. Austin, he'll bat 1, and he'll DH the infielder out of Vanderbilt. Enzo Apodaca, he'll bat 2nd and play center field. Max Vieira, he's been hot out of Seton Hall. He'll bat 3rd and play shortstop. Hunter Hines, the leader in home runs here on the Cape. He's in the cleanup spot playing 1st. Xander Darby bats 5th. He's at the hot corner. Brady Day bats 6th. He plays 2nd. Casey Cook, he'll bat 7th and play right. Connor Dykstra, he'll bat 8th. He's doing the catching. And Nathan Archer, he'll round out the lineup and play left. Horn on the bump, his 3rd start, and his last one was his best one so far. 4 innings, 3 earned runs, had 7 strikeouts against Falmouth in the 6-5 win. Comes in the game 0-0, a total of a 9 ERA. And his fastball has that tail, the lefty out of Liberty. He'll face R.J. Austin, the righty, for his first AB here tonight. Austin comes in the game batting .391. 3 stolen bases as well. He digs in, Horn from the windup, glove at the face. Bottom one underway from Red Wilson Field. First pitch fastball upstairs. Horn's season at Liberty went 5-5 with a 4.09 ERA. He gets set, the 1-0 to Austin. Fastball called strike of the knees, 1-1. Has a 3-pitch mix, a fastball, slider, and a changeup. His fastball sits between 90 and 92 miles per hour. Just hit 92 on that last pitch. His 1-1 goes to the fastball low, back to 92. A strong Y-D Red Sox lineup, 3rd in the Cape in runs scored so far, Bourne 2nd. Horn's 2-1 pitch. This one popped up out of play, first base side. Down 2-2. The Red Sox 5-4-1 in their last 10 games. They started out hot, still sit at the top of the East at 9-6-1. Horn gets set, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Here's the pitch, fastball way upstairs, goes to the backstop. Count full. Bourne went 1-2-3 in the top of the first. First meeting here at Red Wilson Field for the 2 squads. 2nd on the season. Horns 3-2. This one chopped towards shortstop, picked up from Vastine, right at his face, fires across the diamond. Bender with the stretch, it's in time. And a 6-3 put out for the first out of the inning. And that gives us the chance to look at the infield outfield for the Braves. Gage Harrelson in center. He's flanked from Sam Peterson in left and Pete Ufreda in right. And from 3rd to 1st in the infield, Bryce Eblin at the hot corner. Jonathan Vastine making that put out. He's at short. Josh Crota-Grauer back in the lineup and in the field. He's at 2nd. Derek Bender at 1st. And Hugh Pickney, he'll do the catching, the battery for Garrett Horn. Enzo Apodaca now digs in. First pitch to the lefty. Fastball called, strike in the inner half. Apodaca out of Gonzaga. A .342 average, 4 RBIs on his summer so far with Y-D. Horn gets set, back to the windup. Is 0-1, fastball low and outside. Bryce Eblin 2 steps back at 3rd base. Normal depth for the rest of the infield outfield for the Bravos. Horn with the glove at his face from the windup. The 1-1. Chopped up the middle. Vastine picks it up at short. Fires across the diamond once again. The scoop from Bender. It's in time. Back-to-back 6-3 putouts for the silky smooth shortstop out of Vanderbilt. 2 away.
It makes it easier for a pitcher when you look behind you and you see Bryce Eblin, you can trust at third. Jonathan Vastine, we've talked enough about him at short and his defensive ability, and Josh Kuroda-Grauer at second. Derek Bender's done a nice job at first. Just gives you a bit more confidence on the mound. If you induce some ground balls, you know that defense is going to pick you up.
Max Vera now digs in. First pitch to the righty shortstop. Slider going to miss at the knees. Vera batting .333, 8 RBIs. 10 stolen bases. That's top 3 on the Cape. Horn set once again. Here's the 1-0. Fastball low and outside. Count quickly 2-0. First time Horn's been down in a count like this. Vera, a strong season in the Big East. That's Seton Hall. Horn's 2-0 pitch. Popped up first base side, out of play. Nice atmosphere here at Y-D. We've talked about it last night on the broadcast. The Donut Burger here from Red Wilson Field. Matt and I will give it a try at some point here tonight. Vera digs back in the wide righty stance. Horn glove at his face. Here's the 2-1. Fastball low, scooped by Pinckney. Count 3-1. Hunter Hines on deck. First baseman at Mississippi State. Leads the Cape in home runs. He bats left. Horn set once again, glove at his face, the high leg kick. Here's the 3-1. This one driven out towards right center field. Trying to battle the sun is Trufreda. Now he'll come in. He'll make the catch. Shadowing his head away from the ball. Some sun to watch out for in right center, but a 1-2-3 inning for Garrett Horn, matching the Y-D Red Sox and Smith Pinson. Top 2 coming up, the Bravos. Back to the plate here on the Born Braves Broadcast Network. But before we go there, Allie Navarette with more.
Thank you, Cam. Yesterday, I had the pleasure of sitting down with one of our Braves players, Joey Loyne, and I asked him what his favorite part about the team is so far, and he actually told me that it's going to away games. He said that big yellow school bus that they ride on is essentially the team's locker room. He said that's where all the bonding happens, all the fun happens, and he actually looks forward to those long bus rides from Bourne. So, you know, despite not having to play at Doran Park tonight, I think despite not getting to play at Doran Park tonight, I think they were pretty excited to get back in their locker room and get on the road.
Bourne on the road here. We've talked about the yellow school bus, and Bourne looking for another win on the road against Y-D, the first time they faced off here at Yarmouth. Top 2 coming up. Bourne back with the Sticks.
BourneBraves.org, the official website of the Bourne Braves, is your one-stop shop for everything Bravos. From directions to the ballpark, the full game schedule, team information, game recaps, roster news, and more. BourneBraves.org is the place to go for information on your favorite team on the Cape.
This is Bourne Braves Baseball on the Bourne Braves Radio Network. You can listen to all 22 Braves regular season contests away from Doran Park here on our YouTube live stream. Can't make it to Chatham? Too worn out for Wareham? Too busy for Brewster? Not to worry, just search the Bourne Braves on YouTube, sit back, relax, and enjoy a summer night listening to your favorite team on the Cape.
No score here from Red Wilson Field. Bourne back to the plate here in the top of the second inning. 4-5-6 for the Bravos, Caden Bodine. The switch hitter, he'll bat left against Pinson. Pinson's first pitch from the windup. Fires in, fastball, called strike at the letters. Bodine's been outstanding for the Braves. Picked up 2 RBIs last night in a 2-for-4 performance. Bat on his shoulder. Here's the 0-1 from Pinson. Slider going to miss upstairs. Count 1-1. And the lineup has been mixed around a lot, but what stayed true is this 3-4 spot with Bender and Bodine. Bodine batting .429. Pinson's 1-1. This one chopped second base side. Picked up from Day on a hop. He'll fire to first. It's in time. And a quick first out for Smith Pinson once again. And Sam Peterson comes to the plate with 1 away.
Yeah, both pitchers right now just letting their defense make plays. Good pitches down low in the zone. Making those Bourne hitters go get it.
Peterson back to those high socks. Last time he wore those, he had 3 hits against Katuitt. A controversial 4th as well. Pinson from the windup, first pitch to the righty. This one just line left side and foul into the crowd of Y-D fans right down that line. Peterson batting .286 with 2 RBIs. Back in left field here against Y-D. And batted .304 this spring against Iowa for the Hawkeyes. For Iowa, excuse me. Pinson set, back to the windup. The 0-1 to Peterson. Check swing, fastball inside. They're going to check down, did not go around. And it was a called ball in the box. Count 1-1. Peterson with that speed as well in the base paths. A few infield singles. The 1-1, fastball up and away. 2 balls, 1 strike. Has jolted the Bravos in that 6th spot. Has batted 7 as well. The 2-1 pitch, slider in the zone. Peterson agrees, count 2-2. Pietrufreda on deck here. He'll play right tonight. Pinson's 2-2, fastball up and inside. Count full. Born in search of the first base runner and the first base runner of the game. Pinson back to the windup, stepped off the mound, now he's ready to go. Here's the high leg kick, the 3-2 pitch. Fastball, check swing from Peterson, he went around. Good spot from Pinson, his second punch out of the night, and there's 2 away.
Just a good use of changing the eye level to Peterson. It was breaking ball low, fastball low, and then he comes up and elevates the fastball. Eye candy for the hitter.
Pietrufreda, the lefty, now in the box. Pinson looking for back-to-back 1-2-3s. First pitch, slider, a swing and a miss. Pietrufreda out in front. 10 walks on his season, that's a team leading. He's also been all over the lineup. Pinson's 0-1 from the windup, back to that slider in the zone on the outer half, count 0-2. He's batted first for Bourne, he's been in that 3-4 spot. Batting 6 here against Y-D. No balls, 2 strikes. Pinson's pitch popped up third base side, out of play. Talking to Pietrufreda before the game, very excited for his decision to play at Rutgers this upcoming season, his final year of college baseball. Pinson gets set, the 0-2, swing and a miss. Back-to-back punch-outs for Smith Pinson, his 3rd of the game, and another 1-2-3. And so far, it's been a pitcher's duel. Bottom 2 coming up here at Red Wilson, and Y-D back to the plate.
Commercial Electric Solutions, Cape Cod's most valued and professional electric subcontractor who has been providing exceptional services to both commercial and residential customers for over 10 years. Do you have an electric problem? CES has the solution. Cape Cod Orthopedics and Sports Medicine is a proud sponsor of the Bourne Braves. Cape Cod Orthopedic Sports Medicine and Physical Therapy is the region's largest and most experienced orthopedic group, accepting new patients at our Sandwich and Hyannis clinics. Convention Data Services, or CDS, is a technology company based in Bourne and a proud supporter of Cape Cod baseball. Since 1986, CDS has been delivering customized solutions to the global trade show industry. Keep up with CDS on their website at cdsreg.com and follow them on Facebook and LinkedIn.
Garrett Horn back on the bump for the Bravos, bottom 2 here from Red Wilson Field. No score between the Red Sox and the Braves. And 4-5-6 for Y-D. It's Hunter Hines, Xander Darby, and Brady Day, the 3 due up. Hunter Hines, the lefty out of Mississippi State. 6 home runs in the season, that's a Cape leading, and 22 RBIs. We've talked about it, a smaller field here at Red Wilson, but 6 home runs has been dominant. A few have come here at home for the Red Sox. Lefty on lefty matchup, music still going, so the home plate umpire will wave to the press box to cut that off. Horn is set, Hine is set. Lefty on lefty matchup. Horn's first pitch from the windup. Fastball upstairs. Hines went around though. And a check swing, just resulting in that strike 0-1. Horn back to the windup, moving efficiently. Goes to the slider, this one line right at Crota-Grauer at second. One away, and the first time we've seen Crota-Grauer making a play in the field since game 1.
Hard hit line drive, but straight at Crota-Grauer at second.
Xander Darby now digs in. Playing third base here for the Red Sox. Comes in the game batting .250. Another lefty in this order. Horn a deep breath, glove at his face. Here's the first pitch. Fastball, called strike in the outer half at 90 miles per hour. Darby out of Santa Barbara. The 0-1 pitch, change up low in the zone from Horn, count 1-1. The furthest Horn has gone in a game so far this summer is 4 innings against Falmouth, went 3 against Hyannis. His 1-1 pitch, fastball upstairs, check swing from Darby, did not go around. And Bourne expecting him here to go a little bit further into this one. Coming off an 8-2 win against the Chatham Anglers. Bourne used 4 out of the bullpen. 2-1 fouled back from Darby, count 2-2. And the bullpen for Bourne has been stellar. David Falco, once again last night, coming into a different role. Has a save opportunity, but got those middle innings against Chatham. Horn a long look in at Pinckney. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Fastball line, left center field, running in is Peterson. This is down for a base hit. The first hit here today from Red Wilson Field. It's in the hands of Xander Darby and the first base runner with 1 away.
That ball just left up in the zone. Darby keeps his hands through, drives it other way.
Casey Cook now in the box, third straight lefty in the Y-D order. Out of UNC. Horn's first pitch, slider hangs upstairs, count 1-0. Two stolen bases on the season for Darby as a 2-step lead off first. Bender holding him on. Middle infield pitching here for Vastine and Crota-Grauer. Here's the 1-0. This one, a high drive towards center field. Harrelson takes 2 steps back. Now he'll settle under it. He'll make the catch for the second out of the inning.
Horn not getting too phased by, a runner being on base. Just staying true to himself, letting his defense make plays. Everyone's going to have their eyes pop at the shallow fences.
And that one right to the warning track from Day. Fourth lefty in Casey Cook. First pitch to him. Fastball called strike on the outer half. Cook with 6 RBIs on the season, batting .194. Darby still off first base with a 2-step lead. Horn from the stretch takes a look. Now the high leg kick, the 0-1. Fastball low and outside. Count 1-1. Horn had 7 strikeouts against the Commodores on 4 walks. 3 earned runs in that outing. Bender still holding on the runner. The 1-1 pitch, fastball, gonna miss. Low and outside, 2 balls, 1 strike. Back to normal depth is the Bourne infield. Vastine just shaded a little bit up the middle at shortstop. Crota-Grauer normal depth at second. Here's the 2-1. Fastball just going to miss. Low and inside from Horn. Looked good from this angle. Matt and I towards the first base side, just a little bit behind home plate. 3 balls, 1 strike, 2 away. Y-D looking for a 2-out rally after the 1-out single from Darby. Cook back in the box. Horn gets set from the stretch. The 3-1. Slider misses up and outside, ball 4. So first and second for the Red Sox, and Connor Dykstra, the catcher, he'll come to the plate.
Those are the things that we've talked about that can hurt Horn, are those walks that he's giving out. But right now, he's just 1 swing from getting out of it. Taking on the catcher and Connor Dykstra. It is a righty against the lefty in Horn.
To start the inning, it was 4 straight lefties, so it favored Horn. Now he's back to the stretch against the righty and Dykstra. Horn the highlight kick, first pitch fastball, called strike on the outer half. Dykstra at George Mason University, batting a 182 so far in his summer with Y-D. Darby off second base, Cook off first. Grauer holding on the runner at second. Horn takes a look at first, now the 0-1 pitch. This one line left field, it's a base hit. Darby goes to third base, he's going to get the wave. Peterson picks it up, the throw home, not going to be cut off, it's not in time. Darby scores, it's an RBI single for Connor Dykstra, and Y-D strikes first here at home. It's 1-0.
That's just a good piece of hitting, finding the gap in the defense. Matchup being favorable to the righty, and Dykstra is able to pull it left field. Horn just got to be sure to keep this damage at a minimum.
Nathan Archer, the lefty, now digs in. First pitch, fastball upstairs, 1-0. It was a 1-out single from Darby, then a 2-out walk from Cook, and Dykstra did the damage. On the 2-out RBI single, he's off first base. Cook off second. 2 away here in the bottom of the second. 1-0 lead for Y-D. Here's the 1-0 to Archer. Popped up third base side towards the dugout. Bryce Eblin shading over. He has some room by the crowd. He'll make the catch to end the inning. So 2 hits, 1 walk, and 1 run allowed for the Bravos here in bottom 2. They're looking to do some damage. Top 3 coming up here from Red Wilson Field.
The Bourne Braves organization is looking for families willing to host 1 or 2 players for the Cape League season. It generally runs from the first week in June to early August, and the bond between many host families and their players extend beyond the summer and form lifelong friendships. If you are interested in learning more about this opportunity, visit bournebraves.org.
Braves fans living on the Cape far from Doran Park? Too far of a drive to make the trip west on any given night? Well, don't worry, because the Braves are coming to you. The Bravos' full slate of games includes trips to all East destinations, including Orleans, Chatham, Brewster, Harwich, and Yarmouth, as well as West Division road trips to Cotuit, Hyannis, down south to Falmouth, and off Cape to Wareham. So wherever you are located on Cape Cod, the Braves will be in your area and are a can't-miss family fun activity. To see the Bravos' full schedule, head over to our website, bournebraves.org, and come join the fun.
We head to the top of the third inning here from Red Wilson Field, and we thank you for joining us on this Thursday afternoon on the Bourne Braves Broadcast Network. Alongside Matt Scalzo, I'm Cam Manna with you. 7-8-9 in the Bourne order. Jonathan Vastine, Josh Grauer taking his first swing since the Wareham game. That came almost 2 weeks ago now, and Hugh Pinckney getting his first swings. Back-to-back Rutgers hitters in the 8-9 spot. Pinson back in the bump, a 1-0 lead for the Red Sox. And Jonathan Vastine, the lefty, taking his hacks. Went 0 for 1 last night, but had 3 walks, and he scored twice. And he was all over our Twitter on a magnificent play at shortstop, getting in the air, robbing a base hit of the Anglers. He'll dig in here. Pinson back to the windup. Third baseman and Darby right on the grass. Here's the first pitch. Off-speed bounce foul, first base side. And another part of this Bourne order where even at 7-8-9, the speed to start from Vastine and 2 solid hitters in Grauer and Pinckney to follow. Pinson gets set. The highlight kick, here's the 0-1. Slider is going to miss. Blocked behind the plate from Dykstra, count 1-1.
And Vastine's the kind of person you like to start an inning with. He's patient at the dish. A lot of speed if he's able to work a leadoff walk. Saw it numerous times last night.
Pinson's 1-1, fastball low and inside to Vastine, 2 balls, 1 strike. 5 stolen bases on the season as well for Vastine, so a threat on the base paths. Darby still 1 step back at third base. Here's Pinson's 2-1. Fastball at the knees, a called strike in the inner half. Count knotted at 2s. Pinson with 3 punch outs so far, back-to-back in the second to put down Peterson and Giuffreda. Here's the 2-2 to Vastine, chopped up the middle, coming towards second base is Day. Glove grab, fires to first. He'll get Vastine by a step for the first out of the inning. And now 7 straight batters go down for the Braves.
Yeah, Pinson's just did a good job at forcing those ground balls. That pitch, he kind of missed on it, left it elevated in the zone to Vastine.
Kuroda Grauer now taking his first tax, his first start since June 10th against Brewster. Pinson's first pitch to the second baseman, fastball called strike at the letters. His second start here for the Braves and his second season here on the Cape. Pinson, the highlight kick, here's the 0-1. Fastball popped up out of play, first base side. And Kuroda Grauer, even with the injury, his morale and confidence when he's been out, been a leader to the Braves, always a smile on his face during BP. And just excited and eager to be back in the lineup playing baseball. No balls, 2 strikes. Pinson set, back to the windup. Here's the pitch. This one, line towards second base, getting on a hop is Day. He'll fire to first, it's in time. Back-to-back 4-3 putouts for Y-D. And Hugh Pinckney comes to the plate with 2 away. Pinson looking for 3 straight 1-2-3 innings to start his outing. Third start of the summer. Hugh Pinckney batting left. 2 for 20 so far for him, back in the lineup here tonight. First pitch, fastball misses outside to the Rutgers catcher. We've seen Bodine a lot behind the plate. He'll DH here. Guzman catching as well. 3 catchers now on the roster for Bourne, as well as Derek Bender. This slider going to miss from Pinson. Count 2-0. We saw Bender actually throw out someone last night during the 8th inning. DH mostly at Coastal Carolina, but has played first here, has now caught a few innings, and has played left. 2 balls, no strikes. Pinson's pitch to Pinckney. Grounded second base side. Picked up once again from Day on a hop. Fires to first. It's in time. A 1-2-3 inning. And Brady Day touches the ball 3 times on 4-3 putouts. And Y-D still in front 1-0. Bottom 3 coming up here from Red Wilson Field.
Commercial Electric Solutions, Cape Cod's most valued and professional electric subcontractor who has been providing exceptional services to both commercial and residential customers for over 10 years. Do you have an electric problem? CES has the solution. Cape Cod Orthopedics and Sports Medicine is a proud sponsor of the Bourne Braves. Cape Cod Orthopedic Sports Medicine and Physical Therapy is the region's largest and most experienced orthopedic group, accepting new patients at our Sandwich and Hyannis clinics. Convention Data Services, or CDS, is a technology company based in Bourne and a proud supporter of Cape Cod baseball. Since 1986, CDS has been delivering customized solutions to the global trade show industry. Keep up with CDS on their website at cdsreg.com and follow them on Facebook and LinkedIn.
We head to the bottom of the 3rd inning here at Red Wilson Field. A 1-0 lead for the Red Sox over the Bourne Braves. The second meeting between the 2 squads. The Red Sox, the top team in the East, and the Braves looking to take down the 3rd top team this week. Garrett Horn back in the bump, top of the order for the Red Sox. R.J. Austin, Enzo Apodaca, and Max Vieira due up. It was an RBI single for Connor Dykstra in the second that put Y-D on the board. They now have 2 hits. So Horn on the bump here. Austin 0 for 1 with a ground out to shortstop. He'll dig in. The wide righty stance. Horn gets set from the windup, agrees with the first sign from Pinckney. Here's the pitch. Fastball upstairs, 1-0. And some news for all the people listening. Bottom 4, if you tune in, we're going to be doing the Donut Burger review here at Y-D. 1-0 comes in, fastball low to Austin, 2-0. So right now we have it in front of us. Matt's is more of a chocolate glaze. It has the cheese.
It's
in
a
the
Boston
donut.
cream.
Boston cream, okay. Mine's glazed. It looks like, unless that's a jelly.
No, that looks like a standard glazed donut.
Horns 2-0 pitch to Austin. This one popped up out of play. Count now 2-1. We're getting the tripod and everything set up. We're going to film this whole thing. If this was a home game, it'd be a lot better camera setup, but you can't really bring these wonderful donuts to Dorn Park. 40-minute drive back. They would just be soggy at that point. Horns 2-1 pitch. Austin lines this one towards deep left field. Peterson going back. Now he'll settle under it at the warning track and make the catch. And a quick out number 1 for Horn and the Bravos. And here comes Enzo Apodaca. That exit speed on that hit from Austin, 102 miles per hour. Just right at Peterson in left field, taking 2 steps to his left. Apodaca, the lefty, now digs in. Horn gets set once again, glove at his face, the high leg kick. First pitch, slider, gonna miss upstairs. 1-0. Apodaca also 0 for 1, a ground out in the first inning. And Horn went 1-2-3. No strikeouts so far for Garrett Horn. Here's the 1-0, fastball called, strike in the outer half, just at the letters. Apodaca almost going around, not gonna matter. 2 hits so far for the Red Sox, they lead 1-0. Horn set once again, the 1-1 delivery. Fastball fouled back from Apodaca. Count 1-2. Normal depth for the Bourne infield and outfield. Bryce Eblin now back to his normal depth at third, 2 steps off the line. Horn looking for punch out number 1. Glove at his face. Here's the 1-2 pitch from the windup. This one skied out towards shallow left field. Peterson sprinting in towards the line. Now taking more of a sprint. He'll make the backhanded catch in foul territory for the second out of the inning.
Yeah, the biggest thing here for Horn in this third inning is just getting back on the horse. Like Pete Trufretta loves to say, is get back on the horse, settle back in. Yes, you gave up 1 run in the bottom of the second, but it's not make or break. It's just a single tally. You just got to hope your bats start to figure something out the second time around against Pinson.
Max Vieira now digs in. 0 for 1 so far. First pitch to the righty. This one chopped right off his foot in the batter's box. Vieira taking a step to his left. Horn getting a new ball. Vieira also 0 for 1 at a fly out in the first inning. Looking for a 2-out rally here for Y-D. Horn set once again. The 0-1 pitch comes in. Fastball gonna miss. Right upstairs in the outer half. Count 1-1. Horn looking to get through 3. He's done that once this season. This one chopped towards second base. Grauer on the backhand. Keeps his footing. He falls to the ground. Gets the throw off. Bender with the scoop. It's in time. Grauer makes the play. Stays on his feet just in time to make the throw. And Garrett Horn's second 1-2-3 inning. No hits and no runs here in the bottom of the third at Red Wilson Field. Y-D up 1-0. Top 4 coming up. And I'll hand play-by-play over to my partner, Matt Scalzo.
Not being able to make it to Dorn Park is no excuse to miss the Braves in action. You can watch every Bravos home game live on the Bourne Braves television network. From stellar pitching performances, dazzling defensive plays, and big-time power displays, you can catch it all from the comfort of your home. It's your favorite Cape League team live on your screen. Just head to the Bourne Braves YouTube and join the fun.
You can catch the Bourne Braves all summer long at Dorn Park. With more than 20 home games this season, Braves baseball is just a short drive away, whether you're on or off the Cape. With free admission to every Cape Cod League game, nights at Dorn Park provide family fun for everyone. First pitch for all Braves home games is at 6, and you can check out the Bravos' full schedule over at our website, bournebraves.org.
We're through 3 from Red Wilson Field. It's a 1-0 Y-D lead over Bourne. Top of the order coming back up for the Bravos. Gage Harrelson, Bryce Eblin, and Derek Bender looking to crack the code here against Smith Pinson, who was flawless his first time through the order against Bourne, Matt Scalzo alongside Cam Manna. We're half an inning away from everyone's highly anticipated donut burger review here from Red Wilson Field. Cam's going to be eating the plain glazed donut with some bacon on it because he doesn't like chocolate, so therefore I will have the Boston cream donut. And I'll be honest, as we continue to wait, chocolate keeps melting. It's going to be a messy burger, to say the very least. But Gage Harrelson in the lefties batter's box facing the righty and Pinson. First pitch, off-speed, clip straight back, 0-1. Harrelson struck out swinging his first time around. Pinson with a trio of strikeouts so far through 9 batters. The 0-1. Off-speed catches the inside corner, 0-2. Here comes the 0-2. Swing and a miss. 3 straight off speeds. Harrelson down on strikes for the second time. And there's 1 gone here in the 4th.
Good pitch once again from Pinson, just working at his pace on the mound. The off speed now striking in the zone. And tough pitch for Harrelson, is out in front. Second time he goes down on strikes.
Brings up Bryce Eblin. Popped out to the second baseman when he took his first cracks at the bat. First pitch swing on the breaking ball is fouled off home plate and back to the fencing behind. It's 0-1 with 1 gone. Bourne still looking for their first hit and their first base runner of the afternoon. Beautiful night for baseball. 76 degrees, not a cloud in the sky. 0-1. Check swing on the breaking ball. He did not go around. It's 1-1. The 1-1 from Pinson. Swing and a miss. On the off speed, down in the zone, it's 1-2. Eblin fouls the fastball back. That's the first fastball we've seen in this top of the 4th here from Pinson. It was all off speed to Harrelson and a few breaking balls to start to Eblin.
And it's tough as a hitter when you see those off speeds. You're waiting on that fastball and you kind of get it off guard.
1-2. Another breaking ball. Eblin swings and misses. Drop third. Dykstra pops out, fires to first in time. 2 gone here in the 4th. Back-to-back punch-outs for Pinson.
His 5th strikeout, and he's been going to the off speed right now. And most of his off speed pitches have been to strikes. Tougher with 2 strikes there in your Eblin. You see the fastball and that mixture of pitches, tough to kind of guess what Pinson's going to go to. But hoping to get on base here.
First pitch to Derek Bender. Fastball ripped to second base, and it's past the diving glove of Brady Day into right field. And Derek Bender is on with a 2-out single, the first hit of the night for Bourne, their first base runner as well.
And good for Bender right there after an 0-for-4 night. Hitting a ball hard to the right side. We've seen him do that so often. Yeah, we know the power and what can go to left field, but Bender works so well the opposite way. Makes him such a good hitter for average. And just Bourne kind of cracking the code finally and releasing that stress, getting the runner on base.
Now comes up the switch-hitting designated hitter, Kane Bodine, college teammate of Derek Bender at Coastal Carolina. Bodine stands in the lefties batter's box. First pitch from Pinson. Fastball right at the knees, 0-1. Pinson working from the stretch as Bender takes his 2-step lead over at first, held on to by Hines. The 0-1. Fastball chopped straight back, 0-2.
And right now, Pinson's gone to that just low in the dirt curveball with 2 strikes. So right now, if you're Bodine, you're looking to be patient and really seeing if that ball can drop and try to leave the strike zone. He hasn't pitched for strikes really with 2 strikes.
Here's the 0-2. Fastball just misses outside, 1-2.
Kind of froze Bodine as well. Really, first time we've seen that kind of two-strike fastball.
Here's the 1-2. Bender going. Ball misses inside. No throw down as Bender dives in head first to second base with his 5th stolen bag of the season. So a runner in scoring position here for Bodine and a 2-2 count with 2 outs, top of the 4th. The 1-0 Red Sox lead over the Braves. Pinson settles in. Looks over at Bender. Here's the 2-2. Bender skies it in the air. Right field towards the line, moving over his Cook. And he's able to make the catch for the 3rd out. Had our view obstructed, but the reaction from the crowd says it all. Bender strikes the first hit for Bourne, but no one comes to score here in the top of the 4th. We head to the bottom of the 4th, and the much-anticipated Burger Review coming up next.
BourneBraves.org, the official website of the Bourne Braves, is your one-stop shop for everything Bravos. From directions to the ballpark, the full game schedule, team information, game recaps, roster news, and more. BourneBraves.org is the place to go for information on your favorite team on the Cape.
This is Bourne Braves Baseball on the Bourne Braves Radio Network. You can listen to all 22 Braves regular season contests away from Doran Park here on our YouTube live stream. Can't make it to Chatham? Too worn out for Wareham? Too busy for Brewster? Not to worry, just search the Bourne Braves on YouTube, sit back, relax, and enjoy a summer night listening to your favorite team on the Cape.
Welcome back to Red Wilson Field, and we're here. Got a camera set up. We're ready to give a live review here of the donut burgers that Y-D has to offer. Cam's got the plain glazed donut with some bacon, some cheese on there as well.
So here's what it looks like. You got the glaze right here, that little powder, and just one little strip of bacon, that cheese, and then looks like just 2 burgers actually on top of each other. Small little triangle bun from the donut. Have this powder on now. I gotta lick that off.
Me, I've got a Boston cream donut with the burger. I also look like I got some melted cheddar cheese on here as well. As you know, this is we're multitasking. Garrett Horn's on the mound and he's pitching to Hunter Hines. First pitch is swung on and missed. And so Cam, I'll let you do the honors. Dig into your first bite.
Okay. You know, 1 bite. Everyone knows the rules. My rules are 2 bites actually. You need the 2 to have the taste buds feel right.
0-1. Misses low and away to Hines. It's 1-1.
Okay, so first impressions, a lot of burger, not a lot of donut.
1-1. Fastball swing and a miss from Hines. It's 1-2.
But the aftertaste, you feel more of that powder from the donut. Actually, much better than I expected. It's actually very solid. I'd probably give it like an 8.4.
Okay.
For just like a meal as a whole.
1-2. Hines skies it in the air. Foul ground right behind home plate. Pinckney moving over. He runs out of room, and then it lands over towards his right. He lost it in the sun. Count stays at 1-2, so I get to now dig into my delicious delight here in front of me. I will also do 2 bites. I have to be quick here.
Melted chocolate, too. Matt also has the cheddar cheese. A facial expression. Great timing.
1-2, chop back from Hines. That is an interesting flavor combo. You taste the burger straight away, then the chocolate, and then I caught the Boston cream at the end. That was...
See, but you get it at the end, though. It's kind of that little, like, hit at the very end.
1-2, swing and a miss. Hines down on strikes. Horn's got his first strikeout. Yeah, it's...
Oh, we're switching?
Are we switching? I mean, Cam, you don't like chocolate.
Well,
but
I'll battle.
Oh, okay. Wow. True bravery here from Cam Manna. Eating chocolate.
Going the least amount of chocolate. I'm going to this little guy over here. Ooh. Smell of chocolate already.
Xander Darby now digs in. First pitch misses low. I mean, I don't even. It's three. Look, I like cheese. I like chocolate. Like Boston cream donuts. But all three together, not it. I'll give this I'll give it a 5. I think, like a flat 5. I can't.
Well, if you gave it a 5, I'm gonna just take just a one bite. This is a smaller little piece. Yeah. Not a big fan. But you can't really take it from what I'm saying. I'm not a big chocolate guy, but the cheddar cheese too, the Boston cream. It's the last time I'm trying that. Not terrible. Just not my delight.
That's exactly how I expected Cam to review it. And so I guess I'm also expected to try the glazed donut. I'll go with the tiny one because it's a 3-1 count to Xander Darby with one gone. See, that's not bad. That's quite nice. The glazed donut with the bacon, that's pretty good.
Yeah, no, we'll trade that back.
Yeah, well, no, I don't, yeah. I mean, I don't need any more of this.
The glaze is good, too, because, you really can't go wrong with a glazed donut.
No, it tastes like a normal burger with just, like, a little sugar, I guess. But Boston cream one, glazed donut, good. Boston cream donut, yeah, it depends on who you're asking.
Are these the only flavors they have for the donuts?
No. There's a jelly donut, too.
It's a lot of...
Oh, that's Cheese Whiz? It's not even cheddar cheese. Oh. See.
Man. Yeah, my stomach was already bothering me coming into today's game, so the mix of the chocolate... I'm going back to the glaze to just fix my taste buds.
Oh. You don't want some water to cleanse your palate? The 1-1 to Brady Day catches the zone. It's 1-2. Working a walk, though, in between all that was Xander Darby, so he's on first. I mean, my review, glazed donut, good. Boston cream, depends on who you're asking. For Cam, absolute worst thing on the planet.
Glaze wasn't bad, though.
That'll do it for our review. The 1-2 popped out to shallow left field, caught by Bryce Eblin. 2 outs here. This has been a whirlwind of a bottom of the 4th. I mean, that... I thought because I'm, hungry that, I'd be able to battle through it, but and I love Boston cream donuts, but that combo with the Cheese Whiz...
No.
It was not it.
It made me less hungry, honestly.
Yeah. We're going to have to go stop for food somewhere after this game, for sure. First pitch, fastball, elevated upstairs to Casey Cook for ball 1. We've missed a lot here in this inning. But there's 2 outs and a man on first in Xander Darby. 1-0. Fastball just misses below the knees to Casey Cook, who worked to walk his first time around against Garrett Horn. It's a 2-0 count with 2 outs. Infield at standard depth. Eblin creeping in towards the infield grass just a little bit. Bender holding on to Darby. 2-0. Fastball cut on and missed. It's 2-1. Horn trying to work around the 1-out walk, working from the stretch. 2-1 to Cook. Fastball is up above the letters, and it's 3-1.
And Horn's had trouble in this part of the order, this middle of the lineup for Y-D, a lot of lefties. You know, he walked Cook last time, and then Dykstra was on deck at that RBI single.
There comes a 3-1. Upstairs again, and Cook for the second time has worked a 2-out walk. Some deja vu here. Day on second, Cook at first. And Connor Dykstra, who's already delivered 1 RBI, the lone run tonight, comes up to bat here to face Garrett Horn.
And another RBI spot, and Y-D is doing it very quietly. 2 hits, just moving a runner in a scoring position, and you wonder if Dykstra can take advantage once again.
Horn steps off the mound. Now he settles back on. No one holding on to either runners. First pitch. Breaking ball called strike one on the inside corner. The 0-1. Fastball low, blocked by Pinckney. 1-1 with 2 outs.
And look for Horn to bear down here. Another opportunity where he's in this kind of trouble with the runner on second. And we'll see if he can change the tides here for the Bravos.
Looks over at Darby, the 1-1. Swing and a miss from Dykstra, fooled on the breaking ball. It's 1-2. Horn checks the runner at second and at first. The 1-2. Swing and a miss. Dykstra down on strikes. Horn's pumped up as he should be. He escapes. Pair of runners on the base paths as we head to the top of the 5th. Y-D still leading 1-0 over Bourne.
Commercial Electric Solutions, Cape Cod's most valued and professional electric subcontractor who has been providing exceptional services to both commercial and residential customers for over 10 years. Do you have an electric problem? CES has the solution. Cape Cod Orthopedics and Sports Medicine is a proud sponsor of the Bourne Braves. Cape Cod Orthopedic Sports Medicine and Physical Therapy is the region's largest and most experienced orthopedic group, accepting new patients at our Sandwich and Hyannis clinics. Convention Data Services, or CDS, is a technology company based in Bourne and a proud supporter of Cape Cod baseball. Since 1986, CDS has been delivering customized solutions to the global trade show industry. Keep up with CDS on their website at cdsreg.com and follow them on Facebook and LinkedIn.
Back at Red Wilson Field, we're through 4 innings, and it's a 1-0 Y-D lead over Bourne. Matt Scalzo, Cam Manna, we've had our taste buds cleansed after trying 2 of the donut burgers here at Red Wilson Field. Cam and I's consensus on the 2 burgers. The glazed donut with some bacon and standard cheese was good. The Boston cream donut with Cheese Whiz, not our favorites, to say the very least. I like Boston cream donuts. I like burgers together. I'm okay with them staying separate. Meanwhile, the glazed donut, it really just tasted like a standard burger, just with some slight sugary taste, which, you know, I also could do without, but it's not bad.
It was not that bad because there wasn't a lot going on.
No, it was a standard kind of burger taste. Sam Peterson will lead off here on the top of the 5th. Then Pete Chufretta and Jonathan Vastine due up for the Braves, looking to get their offense into gear. First pitch, check swing, Peterson goes around, and it's 0-1. Peterson struck out swinging his first time around. The 0-1. Breaking ball catches for strike 2 at the knees. Here's the 0-2. Fastball is upstairs, 1-2. Pinson going into his 5th inning of work. He has allowed just 1 hit. He struck out 5. No walks. 1-2. Peterson line drive, center field. That'll drop in for a base hit. Exactly what the doctor ordered here for Bourne. Leadoff single for Sam Peterson.
And you've seen the tendencies for Pinson. He's gone to that off-speed on 2 strikes. Peterson understood that. Second time around, he's seeing Pinson. He waits back perfectly and just drives that curveball right up the middle. Really good hack there and patient at bat at the plate for Peterson.
Brings up Pete Chufretta. Snap throw over to first. Peterson dives in head first and is safe. Another snap throw over. Peterson's back in safely, and Jonathan Vastine waiting on deck. He's having trouble getting the weight off his barrel of the bat. Now he's good. First pitch to Chufretta. This one's flied out, center field. Straight away towards Apodaca, and he'll make the catch for the first out. Peterson stays parked over at first. Ball gets away on its way into the infield, but good backup by the third baseman, Darby.
And Chufretta just out in front of that pitch on the lower half, but even with the kind of just a weaker fly ball from Chufretta, that still carries a lot of distance here at Red Wilson Field, so that's going to play a factor as this game goes on. You don't need the best swing to kind of just put one out.
Vastine now digs in. Peterson over at first, one out, top of the fifth. 1-0 Y-D with the lead. First pitch, misses. Snap throw down to first, over to Hines. He's not able to corral it, and Peterson, with a larger secondary lead, is able to get back in time safely. First pitch ball to Vastine. He grounded out to Brady Day at second base, his first time around in the third. It was the first of 3 consecutive groundouts today. Pinson looks over at Peterson. Now quickly snaps a throw over, and Peterson able to get in ahead of the tag from Hines. We've talked a lot about Peterson's speed, and Y-D's well aware of it. Another throw over. Peterson's back safely once again. They're getting closer and closer each time.
Pinson from the stretch is also, since he's the righty, his back's turned, he's looking towards second and kind of peeking around just enough to see Peterson.
Here's the 1-0. Peterson faked like he was going, then gets back. His pitch misses upstairs, and it's 2-0.
Y-D right now worrying a lot about Peterson at first, and they kind of just pitched out there. So now a 2-0 count to Vastine. So now it kind of can hurt the Red Sox into the pitch they got to throw here behind in the count.
Shortstop Vieira shaded towards second base in case Peterson darts for second. 2-0. Vastine skies it in the air, deep towards center field. Apodaca moving towards the gap in right center, camps underneath it. He'll make the catch. And there's 2 gone here in the top of the fifth.
Got the pitch he wanted just under that one. And Bourne kind of wanted Peterson to go. They're going to wait a few more pitches. It's kind of what Y-D's done. They've been able to get the runner on second with 1 to 2 outs. Now look for Peterson to be aggressive on the base paths.
Joshua Kuroda-Grauer settles into the right-handed batter's box. Grounded out today, his first time up. First pitch swing, and he fans on the off-speed from Pinson. It's 0-1 with 2 outs. Peterson holding at second. 1-0 Y-D lead, 2 hits apiece for both sides. Josh, his first action since June 10th, opening day at Brewster. The 0-1. Fastball outside. Throwback from Dykstra to first. Peterson headfirst dive in safely. Count that pitch missed, and it's 1-1. Peterson with his 2-step lead over at first. Here's the 1-1. Peterson going. Kuroda-Grauer swings and misses. The throw is high, and Peterson with a headfirst dive in safely with a stolen base.
And looks like Bourne may have gone hit and run right there. Not the pitch that Kuroda-Grauer wanted. Out in front of that curveball. Just trying to knob at contact, but you get Peterson now in scoring position. Big spot here for Kuroda-Grauer.
1-2 count, 2 outs. Peterson leads over at second. Pinson from the stretch, facing the righty and Kuroda-Grauer. Here's the 1-2. Breaking ball misses low, and it's 2-2 in the. It's been a long bout here on the base paths between Peterson and Pinson. 2-3-step lead over at second. Grauer in the box. Towards the back of the righty's batter's box. Narrow stance. Dancing around is Peterson. Here's a 2-2. Swing and a miss. Grauer down on strikes. 6 punch-outs for Pinson, and he escapes Peterson, who stays stranded on second base as we head to the bottom of the 5th. A 1-0 Y-D lead over Bourne.
The Bourne Braves organization is looking for families willing to host 1 or 2 players for the Cape League season. It generally runs from the first week in June to early August, and the bond between many host families and their players extend beyond the summer and form lifelong friendships. If you are interested in learning more about this opportunity, visit bournebraves.org.
Braves fans living on the Cape far from Doran Park? Too far of a drive to make the trip west on any given night? Well, don't worry, because the Braves are coming to you. The Bravos' full slate of games includes trips to all East destinations, including Orleans, Chatham, Brewster, Harwich, and Yarmouth, as well as West Division road trips to Cotuit, Hyannis, down south to Falmouth, and off Cape to Wareham. So wherever you are located on Cape Cod, the Braves will be in your area and are a can't-miss family fun activity. To see the Bravos' full schedule, head over to our website, bournebraves.org, and come join the fun.
Bottom of the 5th, coming up here from Red Wilson Field. Y-D's bats coming back up here, 9-1-2, due up to face Garrett Horn. It's a 1-0 Y-D lead. The difference so far, an RBI single from Connor Dykstra in the bottom of the 2nd. Drove in Xander Darby. Horn faced a similar situation in the bottom of the 4th. 2 runners on. Dykstra at the dish. He got him to swing and miss. He wins round 2, and now he'll face Archer, who popped out to third base his first time up. And against the top of the order, Horns had their number. First pitch to Archer, high and tight fastball to the left-handed hitter. It's 1-0. Matt Scalzo, Cam Manna, happy to be with you here on a beautiful Thursday evening. Nice crowd on display as well. 1-0. Fastball catches the bottom of the zone, 1-1.
And the first time Horn has entered the 5th inning. Went 3 against Hyannis, 4 against Falmouth, so first time he's gone this long this season.
The 1-1. Strike 2, similar spot, similar pitch, same result. And it's 1-2. No outs. Bottom of the 5th. The 1-2 to Archer. Swing and a miss. 3 straight fastballs. He blows it by him. Back-to-back strikeouts for Garrett Horn. There's 1 gone in the bottom of the 5th.
And for Horn, you know, just finishing up his sophomore season, a lefty that can throw 91 miles per hour, pounds the strike zone, such a dominant arm, and as this summer has gone on, you could see the confidence in his outings have just gotten so much higher.
First pitch fastball is a first pitch strike to R.J. Austin. The DH, who's 0 for 2 with a ground out and a fly out, his 2 times at the dish. The 0-1 to the righty. Swing and a miss on the breaking ball. Horn settled into a groove. He's quickly ahead 0-2. The 0-2 from Horn. Just a touch off the outside part of the plate on the breaking ball. It's 1-2. Infield at standard depth. Outfield also playing straight up to the righty and R.J. Austin. Here's the 1-2. Fastball dips low. It's 2-2. Deep breath on the mound. Horn rocks and deals a 2-2. Fastball misses upstairs. It's a full count here to Austin, who's battled all the way back. Payoff pitch from Horn. Austin drives it in the air, deep towards center field, into the right center field gap. Harrelson moves over, and he's able to make the catch for the second out.
And this top of the order for Y-D, and really it's been the pitcher's duel so far, but they've been quiet. 1, 2, and 3 in this order. They've gone down in order. And you wonder if Apodaca can change that here.
Enzo Apodaca, very similar stat line here, and in fact, it's identical to Austin so far. Takes a first pitch fastball that's low. It's 1-0. A ground out to Vastine at short and a fly out to Peterson in left. 1-0 fastball. Up above the letters, 2-0 to Apodaca. Upstairs, 3-0 here. Wind blowing out to straight left field. Infield at standard depth. Here's a 3-0. Called strike one right at the knees. It's 3-1 with 2 outs. 1-0 Y-D lead over Bourne. Connor Dykstra's RBI single in the second. The difference so far. Here's a 3-1 from Horn. Fastball. Apodaca ropes it down the line and right, but it will land foul. And he'll head back to the lefty's batter's box with a full count coming up here from Garrett Horn. Deep breath. Here's the payoff pitch from Horn. Fastball upstairs. And that's a 2-out walk for Enzo Apodaca. And Scott Landers will go out to talk with Garrett Horn. Infield will come in as well. Max Vieira is the one that is due up for Y-D. Horn will stay in the game. As Cam said, it's the longest stint of the season for him so far. Went 3 innings in his first start at Hyannis, 4 against Falmouth. Now he's gone 4 2/3 here against Y-D. Max Vieira is 0 for 2. Pop out to right, ground out to second. On deck is the ever-dangerous Hunter Hines. Apodaca leads off first, held on to by Bender. Horn from the stretch. First pitch. Called strike one, fastball right down the chute, 0-1. Horn moving to work from the stretch here. Infield still in standard depth. Outfield as well. Eblin creeping up at third base, the 0-1. Line drive into left center field. That'll drop in for a base hit. Stopping at second is Apodaca. It's a 2-out single for Max Vieira. Puts runners on first and second with 2 outs for Hunter Hines.
And this is what Y-D does. They let this top of the order in Apodaca and Vieira kind of get on base, which they've done this season, and they let Hunter Hines do the damage with runners on. 22 RBIs on his summer in a huge spot right here.
Hines looking to do what he's done so well, as Cam said, drive in runners. He's got a man in scoring position in Apodaca. Vieira with plenty of speed over at first. He's not being held on to by Bender. Lefty on lefty, first pitch, off speed. On the outside, corner, strike one. The 0-1. Called strike two, fastball on the outside corner. Horn looking to get out of trouble one more time. Keep it within striking distance here for Bourne. The 0-2. Fastball zips upstairs. It's 1-2.
And a big pitch here for Horn once again, going further in an outing. And another big jam he's got to get out of We saw the intensity and the emotion last time. Expect to see it right here.
Checks the runner at second. Here's the 1-2. Runner's going. Misses downstairs. Pinckney snaps a throw down to third. It's wide, but a nice backhanded stab by Eblin keeps it from going into left field. Now both runners in scoring position here, and a 1-2 count to Hunter Hines.
Could have been costly right there. Good stab and a block from Eblin. And Horn looking to just bear down right here. Overpowered too much on that last fastball. And it's tough. You're in a 2-strike count. You want to pitch to Hines, but you know the damage that he's done this season and what he's done at this ballpark. Power on power coming up.
Hines digs into the left side of the batter's box. 2-2 count. Horn, here's the pitch. Fouled straight back by Hines. Will go again on another 2-2.
He's gone to that fastball back-to-back. That's been that confidence pitch right now. You wonder if he even lets it go to 3-2 and tests out an off-speed.
Horn looks in. He's got his sign from Pinckney. Here's a 2-2. Fastball misses upstairs, and it's 3-2 here to Hines. First base is open. Xander Darby waits on deck if it gets to him. Middle infield on the outfield grass here against Hines. The payoff pitch. Swing and a miss! Down by way of the K goes Hunter Hines. A huge punch out for Garrett Horn, his 4th of the night. And he strands a pair of runners on the bases here for Y-D as we head to the 6th. It's a 1-0 Red Sox lead here on the Bourne Braves Broadcast Network.
Not being able to make it to Doran Park is no excuse to miss the Braves in action. You can watch every Bravos home game live on the Bourne Braves television network. From stellar pitching performances, dazzling defensive plays, and big-time power displays, you can catch it all from the comfort of your home. It's your favorite Cape League team live on your screen. Just head to the Bourne Braves YouTube and join the fun.
You can catch the Bourne Braves all summer long at Doran Park. With more than 20 home games this season, Braves baseball is just a short drive away, whether you're on or off the Cape. With free admission to every Cape Cod League game, nights at Doran Park provide family fun for everyone. First pitch for all Braves home games is at 6, and you can check out the Bravos' full schedule over at our website, bournebraves.org.
Into the 6th here at Red Wilson Field. Y-D's had some chances, but Garrett Horn has shut the door a pair of times to keep it at a 1-0 Red Sox lead over the Bravos. Matt Scalzo, Cam Manna. Top of the order, due up for Bourne after Hugh Pinckney, who will lead off to begin the top of the 6th, facing Smith Pinson, who has been dealing on the mound for Y-D. He's got 6 strikeouts, no walks, has just allowed 2 hits. Biggest chance of the game for Bourne came in the top of the 5th. Sam Peterson was on second base, but strikeout of Josh Kuroda-Grauer ended the inning, and so the left-handed hitter Hugh Pinckney, who's still looking to get his summer into gear, just a pair of hits in 21 at-bats for the young catcher out of Canada. First pitch, fastball, pushed the other way, and it skitters towards the Y-D dugout down the left field line. It's 0-1. Pinckney grounded out to second his first time up. Back to the top of the order with Harrelson and Eblin to follow. There's the 0-1. Fastball catches the outside corner, 0-2. The shift is on here for Pinckney. The lone man on the left side of the infield is Max Vieira at short. Darby's the third baseman occupying where second base would be, and the second baseman Day is in shallow right field. The 0-2 misses outside, 1-2. And the first baseman in Hines, just a couple of steps off the first base line, really holding on to the foul line here. The 1-2 from Pinson. Swing and a miss on the breaking ball. He's down on strikes. 7 strikeouts for Pinson. There's 1 gone in the top of the 6th.
And once again for Pinson, his off-speed pitches, not throwing them for strikes in a 2-strike count, but tough for the Bourne hitters because he's getting up early and being able to go through all his pitches. It really all starts with his first pitch fastball for a strike.
First pitch to Harrelson, chops it on the ground straight to the second baseman Day. He fields, fires to first. 2 outs here in the top of the 6th. It's been quick work for Pinson. He's worked 3 innings. His first time through the order, he was flawless, but he's allowed a pair of base knocks, one to Bender, who's on deck, and Sam Peterson in the 5th. Bryce Eblin now stands in. He's 0 for 2 with a pop-out and a strikeout. Righty on lefty as Eblin digs in. First pitch breaking ball loops outside. 1-0. The 1-0. Eblin ropes it down the first base side, but it will go foul. Ducking out of the way was the first base coach Lucas Olson. Third base coach is John Topoleski. Here's the 1-2. The 1-1, excuse me. Eblin pops it up. Shallow center field, charging in his Apodaca. He'll make the catch for the 3rd out. Another 1-2-3 half inning for Smith Pinson. The Bourne bats stayed quiet as we head to the bottom of the 6th. 1-0 Y-D with the lead over Bourne.
Not being able to make it to Doran Park is no excuse to miss the Braves in action. You can watch every Bravos home game live on the Bourne Braves television network. From stellar pitching performances, dazzling defensive plays, and big-time power displays, you can catch it all from the comfort of your home. It's your favorite Cape League team live on your screen. Just head to the Bourne Braves YouTube and join the fun.
You can catch the Bourne Braves all summer long at Doran Park. With more than 20 home games this season, Braves baseball is just a short drive away, whether you're on or off the Cape. With free admission to every Cape Cod League game, nights at Doran Park provide family fun for everyone. First pitch for all Braves home games is at 6, and you can check out the Bravos' full schedule over at our website, bournebraves.org.
Welcome back to Red Wilson Field. The night closes for Garrett Horn, who goes 5 innings, allows 3 hits, 1 run. It was earned. Struck out 4, but also walked 4. So the new pitcher coming on the mound here for the Bravos, Ryan Free out of Texas Tech. Not the first Red regular we've seen this season. Teammates with Gage Harrelson. Free this season with the Red Raiders. Was 5-4 in 27 appearances, held a 4.11 ERA, picked up a save in 46 innings of work. On 39 hits, he allowed 25 runs. 21 of them were earned. He struck out 54, walked 16 in his first stint in Lubbock. Played his freshman and sophomore seasons at Grayson College. Over that 2-year career, he struck out over 100 people in about 102 innings of work. 132 to be precise. Had an 11-4 record. So a talented pitcher made the jump to the Big 12. Now he's here on the Cape looking to give Bourne solid innings of work. He's a lefty. We've seen a string of lefties here in the Y-D lineup, and that's exactly who he will face in Xander Darby, Brady Day, and Casey Cook to begin the bottom of the 6th.
And Bourne knew this coming in, starting Horn, understanding that Y-D's roster filled with a lot of lefties, and they knew Free was going to come out of the bullpen. But I think it helps out Bourne. They expected Horn to get a little bit shorter in this game. Has gone 3 innings, has gone 4, went 5 here tonight, season high.
So Darby will lead off. He's reached base both times tonight, a single and a walk. His first 2 go-rounds at the dish. Free working from the stretch. First pitch. Fastball called, strike 1. Here's the 0-1. Fastball dips low, 1-1. Darby, Day, and Cook due up for Y-D here in the bottom of the 6th. A 1-0 Red Sox lead. Connor Dykstra, the RBI single in the 2nd, the difference so far. 1-1. Breaking ball bounces in, 2-1. Smith Pinson on the mound has been absolutely shut down for Y-D against these Bourne hitters. 2 of the top teams in the Cape right now going at it. It's been a pitcher's duel. 2-1. Flied out towards right field. Charging in is Chufreda. Calls off Harrison. He'll make the catch for the first out here in the bottom of the 6th.
Just a back-and-forth pitcher's duel right now. Free starting off where Horn left off. And looking to just keep bearing down here, keep the Bravos just in that 1-run striking distance.
Bourne pitchers have done their job. Just waiting for the bats to get going. Just 3 hits for Y-D, 2 for the Bravos. Smith Pinson's been going through the Bourne order, dissecting them like a surgeon. First pitch breaking ball, catches the outside corner to Brady Day. It's 0-1. Day's 0 for 2, a fly out to center and a pop out to third is 2 times up tonight. Here's the 0-1. Fastball bounces in front of home plate, blocked by Pinckney. It's 1-1. The 1-1 from Free. Fastball is low in the dirt. 2-1 to Brady Day. Just joining us, Matt Scalzo, Cam Manna. Thank you for joining us on this Thursday evening. 2-1. Bouncer on the ground, straight back up the middle, ranging over Vaston. He dives, and it bounces off his glove into right center field. Day aboard. We'll wait to see how it's ruled. And it is ruled a single for Brady Day. His first hit of the night. Brings up Casey Cook. Yet to have an at-bat. He's 0 for 0, a pair of walks for him in his 2 times he faced Garrett Horn. First pitch. Fastball low and away, 1-0. It's been this middle to bottom part of the order that's done the damage for Y-D. Dykstra, the 8-hitter, has the RBI single. Darby's reached a pair of times. Day's now reached for the first time. And Cook, a couple of walks for him. 1-0, popped up, foul ground, third base side. Eblin ranges over, camps underneath it, makes the catch. 2 outs here in the bottom of the 6th.
And Y-D right now, they've gotten some base runners on, but what Bourne's done so well is coming back to the next batter and getting him to be put down, and it puts Y-D in an opportunity to have to rally with 2 outs. And Dykstra once again comes up with 2 outs.
Came up his 2 times so far tonight. He's had runners on first and second. This time just the man on first in Brady Day, who had an infield single that went off the glove of Jonathan Vastine. Snap throw over to first from the left-hander and Free. Sees Day back in standing up. Dykstra 1 for 2 is the catcher tonight for Y-D. Infield at standard depth. Middle infield of Vastine and Kuroda Grauer have their heels on the lip of the outfield grass. Here's another throw over to first. Day back in safely. No shading in the outfield as Harrelson's camped out in straightaway center field. Peterson in left and Chufreda in right. Here's the first pitch to Dykstra. Cut and missed on the breaking ball down low, and it's 0-1. Bender holds on to the runner in Day, who takes his two-step lead over at first. Dykstra, the righty, facing the lefty and Free, the 0-1. Will wait for a moment. Free tosses a throw to Bender. Doesn't apply the tag as Day was back standing up one more time. Wind still blowing out towards left field here at Red Wilson Field. Here's the 0-1. Breaking ball paints the outside corner, and it's 0-2.
And a big pitch here. He's mixed up that fastball and off with 2 strikes. We'll see what he goes with.
Here comes the 0-2 from Free. Swing and a miss. Down on the breaking ball goes Dykstra. First strikeout of the summer for Ryan Free. And it's a nice debut for him. As we head into the 7th, I'll hand play-by-play back off to Cam. He'll take you the rest of the way here from Red Wilson Field. It's a 1-0 Y-D lead over Bourne.
BourneBraves.org, the official website of the Bourne Braves, is your one-stop shop for everything Bravos. From directions to the ballpark, the full game schedule, team information, game recaps, roster news, and more. BourneBraves.org is the place to go for information on your favorite team on the Cape.
This is Bourne Braves Baseball on the Bourne Braves Radio Network. You can listen to all 22 Braves regular season contests away from Doran Park here on our YouTube live stream. Can't make it to Chatham? Too worn out for Wareham? Too busy for Brewster? Not to worry, just search the Bourne Braves on YouTube, sit back, relax, and enjoy a summer night listening to your favorite team on the Cape.
Cape Cod Healthcare is proud to be the official healthcare sponsor of the Cape Cod Baseball League. And with 6 convenient urgent care centers across Cape Cod from Falmouth to Orleans, we're ready to treat a wide variety of minor illnesses and injuries, so you can get back to your regular scheduled summer plans quickly. Open daily with no appointment needed and staffed by board-certified ER providers. View wait times at capecodhealth.org. Cape Cod Health Urgent Care, minor emergencies, major attention.
Top of the 7th inning here from Red Wilson Field. The Bourne Braves trail the Y-D Red Sox 1-0, and that will finish off the afternoon for Smith Pinson. Hector Garcia now on the mound for Y-D, the righty at Hope International University. His 4th appearance on the season, and he's been the key for the Y-D bullpen. He's 1-0, a 1.74 ERA, 14 strikeouts on just 1 walk and 1 save. So if he does go the distance, he'll be set up for that save opportunity, and Pinson will be set up for the win. It's Derek Bender, Caden Bodine, Sam Peterson. 3-4-5 for the Bravos. Bender 1 for 2 so far, singled in his last AB. He'll take the walk from the on-deck circle to the righty's batter's box. And Garcia, the first looks this season, he'll face off against Bourne. 4 hits for the Red Sox, 2 for the Bravos. Bender with one of those hits. Came back in the 4th, he'll dig in. Garcia will work from the stretch from the right of the rubber. Sets his foot in the mound, Bender in the box. A long look in from Garcia to Dykstra for the sign. Now he gets set, glove at his chest. High leg kick, first pitch to Bender. Slider in the zone, a called strike on the inner half. Bender back in the box, no balls, 1 strike. And Garcia on the mound taking a lot of time to looking for the sign. Now he gets set, kicks, and fires. Fastball low and outside, 1-1. Bender 0-4 last night. Picking up that hit and a stolen base in the fourth. The only runner that's been on second for the Bravos here against Y-D. Garcia's 1-1 from the stretch. This one line and foul, third base side down the line. And once again, quickly 1-2. And the story for Y-D, it's been getting ahead on Bourne hitters. The Braves have just gone down on strikes a lot tonight to Pinson. 7 times to be exact. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Garcia set once again. A long look in. The highlight kick, the pitch. This one popped up towards shallow left center field. The shortstop in Vieira is going back. Third left fielder and Archer comes in. Vieira will call him off and make the catch for the first out of the inning.
Next up, out of Coastal Carolina, number 45.
I think these pitchers for Y-D have done a nice job at taking advantage when they can, especially Pinson. As Cam said, 7 strikeouts, didn't issue any walks, staying ahead of batters. And let his defense make plays too. Not trying to get the strikeout every time. Just cool, calm, collected on the mound.
Caden Bodine will bat left once again against the ready Garcia. He's 0 for 2 so far. Garcia's first pitch, fastball low at 90 miles per hour, 1-0. Bodine a long fly out to right field in his last AB. Third baseman in Darby just a step off the line, a little bit of a shift here on for Bodine. Garcia's 1-0. This one fouled back. The lone man on the left side of the infield is the third baseman in Darby. Vieira straight up the middle, and Day at second base is in right field. Hines is almost on the outfield grass, right on the line on the first base side. So a lot of room to left field for Bodine. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Swing and a miss. Out in front on the changeup in the dirt, count 1-2. And Bodine's been able to slap the ball the other way. Actually had a 2 RBI single last night to left field. First time we've seen this kind of shift on the switch hitter. Garcia set once again, a long look in. The 1-2. Swing and a miss. Out in front is Bodine once again on the changeup. First punch out for Garcia out of the bullpen, the 8th on the game for Y-D. And Sam Peterson comes to the plate with 2 away. Sam Peterson singled back in the 5th inning. One of the 2 hits for Bourne, but a curveball right back up the middle. Garcia back to the stretch, takes a look down at the dirt, now at home plate. Here's the first pitch. Changeup in the zone, a called strike. Right at the belt of Peterson, 0-1. Peterson's made a statement in this lineup for Bourne. Got hot against Katuitt with 3 hits, and he's been an on-base machine for the Bravos. Garcia set once again. Here's the 0-1 delivery. Fastball low. Normal depth now for the Y-D infield outfield. Been a pitcher's duel here from Red Wilson Field, the second meeting between the Red Sox and the Braves. The Braves took meeting number 1 at Dorn Park, an 8-2 victory. Garcia, the highlight kick, the 1-1. This one, a check swing on the changeup, first base side, and foul from Peterson. Couldn't make up his mind there, count 1-2.
And the biggest thing for Y-D, if you think back to their first meeting, initially it was ruled they had 8 errors, but officially it was 6. Bourne took advantage of the defense making errors, giving up those freebies tonight. No errors for Y-D, just 2 hits allowed.
Garcia set. The 1-2 to Peterson. Changeup, called strike 3. Pitch right at the knees. Peterson frozen. Back-to-back strikeouts for Hector Garcia out of the bullpen. And another 1-2-3 inning for the Y-D defense. Bottom 7 coming up at Red Wilson Field. The Red Sox lead the Braves 1-0.
The Bourne Braves organization is looking for families willing to host 1 or 2 players for the Cape League season. It generally runs from the first week in June to early August, and the bond between many host families and their players extend beyond the summer and form lifelong friendships. If you're interested in learning more about this opportunity, visit bournebraves.org.
Braves fans living on the Cape far from Doran Park? Too far of a drive to make the trip west on any given night? Well, don't worry, because the Braves are coming to you. The Bravos' full slate of games includes trips to all East destinations, including Orleans, Chatham, Brewster, Harwich, and Yarmouth, as well as West Division road trips to Cotuit, Hyannis, down south to Falmouth, and off Cape to Wareham. So wherever you are located on Cape Cod, the Braves will be in your area and are a can't-miss family fun activity. To see the Bravos' full schedule, head over to our website, bournebraves.org, and come join the fun.
We've stretched out here from Red Wilson Field. Bottom 7 coming up between the Braves and the Y-D Red Sox. The Red Sox with a 1-0 lead here on a beautiful Thursday night from Yarmouth. We thank you for joining us on the Bourne Braves Broadcast Network. Alongside Matt Scalzo, I'm Cam Manna with you. Ryan Free back on the bump, the lefty in relief for Garrett Horn. His second inning of work, he'll face 9-1-2 in the Red Sox order. It's the lefty Nathan Archer. Archer 0 for 2 so far in this one. 4 hits for Y-D on 1 run. Bourne, no runs on 2 hits. Neither side has made an error. Free will go from the stretch, glove of the belt. Here's the first pitch. Showing bunt as Archer puts it down foul behind home plate. Third baseman in Eblin was crashing all the way in. And those hits right now show you that either side could go small ball. Desperate for base runners. And Y-D knows 1-0 is not enough against the Braves. Number 2 offense right now in the league. Archer back in the box. Here's the 0-1. Slider low in the zone. Count knotted at once. Archer out of Bowling Green. 3 home runs so far in his summer on 7 RBIs. Free set once again. Glove of the belt from the stretch. The highlight kick. The 1-1. Archer shows bunt. Not going to put it down. This ball low on the fastball. Count 2-1. We talked about Free at a Texas Tech. Went 5-4 this spring, 54 strikeouts on 16 walks. 2 balls, 1 strike. Eblin now starts to crash in. No bunt shown from Archer. Fastball up and in. Just moving his hands out of the way. 3 balls, 1 strike. Transferred from Grayson College. Surpassed 130 strikeouts in his 2 seasons there. He's set once again. 3 balls, 1 strike. The pitch to Archer, check swing, he did not go around on the fastball, low at 87 miles per hour. And he'll jog down to first base on the 5-pitch walk. Leadoff base runners have not been kind tonight to both teams. Just the first leadoff base runner for Y-D. And that brings up back to the top of the order, R.J. Austin. The righty digs in.
Right now, the biggest thing for these Bourne pitchers is keep the game where it is. Keep it within reach for your offense.
2-step lead for Archer. Austin digs in. Frees first pitch. Slider. Called strike on the outer half. Austin's 0 for 3. 2 good swings, though, in his last 2 ABs. A line out to left and a line out to center. Came into this game batting .391. The infielder out of Vanderbilt. He's DHing here tonight. 2-step lead for Archer, pick over from Free. He's back standing. A loss last night for Y-D. An 8-6 game over Wareham. And Bourne coming off an 8-2 win against Chatham, looking for 4 in a row here tonight. Free set once again back to the stretch, takes a look at first base. The 0-1 to Austin. Change up low in the zone, Austin not biting, count 1-1. This Red Sox team 3rd in runs scored. Just 3 runs behind Bourne on the season. Last night, both squads came in to 83 in their respective matchups. Pick over to first base from Free. Archer back standing once again. And in a game like this, both sides have just been so cautious with runners on base. been rare to have a runner on second. Bourne's only had one tonight. The Red Sox with 3 total. 1 ball, 1 strike. Going as Archer, pitch from Austin is low. Pinckney fires down to second base. It's not going to be in time. Exactly what Y-D wants. Archer now in scoring position with no outs on the inning, and the first no-out base runner that's been in scoring position in tonight's game. So R.J. Austin, an RBI chance, has 3 on the season. Eblin now on the grass at third base. Middle infield pinching just a little bit. Grauer at second, holding on the runner and Archer. Free set once again from the stretch. Takes a look at second. Now the 2-1. Change up low in the zone. Just blocked by Pinckney. Now a 3-1 count to Austin. Free, just his first appearance with the Braves on the summer. Looking to work back here against Austin. Eblin now a step back at third base. Grauer still holding on the runner and Archer. Normal depth for the outfield of the Braves. 3 balls, 1 strike. Here's Free's pitch. Fastball called strike on the outer half. Brings it full to Austin. Bender also came in on the 3-1. Now he's 2 steps back from the infield grass. Eblin fully back at third. Austin back in the box. 3 balls, 2 strikes. No outs here in the bottom of the 7th. Kicks and delivers. Archer is going. This one chopped foul in the box. And it looked like almost Y-D was just going to go hit and run right there. That fastball way outside on the zone, and Austin is throwing his hands out and just nabbing at that one.
Archer's timed up Free's delivery to a T. Knows when he's getting set, whether the Free's got to change something, keep Archer more off balance. But the 9-hitter is teeing off on when he's getting set to go.
Free set once again, 2-step lead for Archer. Free, back to home plate, the 3-2 pitch. This one, line towards right field, down the line. Not going to get it is Trufreda. It's into right field for a base hit. Archer rounds third base, he's going to score. Austin into second. It's an RBI double. His 4th ribby of the season, and it's 2-0 Y-D. It was only a matter of time for either side to drive runners in. Y-D finally a runner on second with no outs, and Austin delivers. Scott Landers now walks out to the mound to talk to his pitcher in Free.
Yeah, Free, his first go-round, looked good. Now in the second inning, just lost a little control, the walk, and now the double here from Austin. It's going to be his night.
The lefty in Apodaca was coming up, but Scott Landers will take Ryan Free out of the game. Austin on second base, no outs here in the bottom of the 7th, and now a 2-0 lead for Y-D. And with the pitching change, we'll take a quick break. We'll get you everything you need to know here on the Born Braves Broadcast Network.
Not being able to make it to Doran Park is no excuse to miss the Braves in action. You can watch every Bravos home game live on the Born Braves television network. From stellar pitching performances, dazzling defensive plays, and big-time power displays, you can catch it all from the comfort of your home. It's your favorite Cape League team live on your screen. Just head to the Born Braves YouTube and join the fun.
You can catch the Born Braves all summer long at Doran Park. With more than 20 home games this season, Braves baseball is just a short drive away, whether you're on or off the Cape. With free admission to every Cape Cod League game, nights at Doran Park provide family fun for everyone. First pitch for all Braves home games is at 6, and you can check out the Bravos' full schedule over at our website, bornbraves.org.
Cape Cod Healthcare is proud to be the official healthcare sponsor of the Cape Cod Baseball League. And with 6 convenient urgent care centers across Cape Cod from Falmouth to Orleans, we're ready to treat a wide variety of minor illnesses and injuries, so you can get back to your regular scheduled summer plans quickly. Open daily with no appointment needed and staffed by board-certified ER providers. View wait times at capecodhealth.org. Cape Cod Health Urgent Care, minor emergencies, major attention.
We return to Red Wilson Field here on the Bourne Braves Broadcast Network. We thank you for joining us alongside Matt Scalzo. I'm Cam Manna with you. Ryan Free, the lefty, now out of the game. And the pitching change for Bourne, they bring in the Florida State right-hander Doug Kirkland. His third appearance here on the summer for the Bravos has gone 2 2/3 innings pitched, 9 earned runs. Has it struggled in his 2 outings for the Bravos? And looking to bounce back here. Pitched against Wareham and Brewster. Both games Bourne dropped. And another tough spot for Kirkland. No outs on the inning. Austin on second base. He'll face 2, 3, 4. Apodaca, Vieira, and Hines due up for Y-D.
Yeah, Kirkland hasn't had his best stuff this season and his last 2 times on the mound, but as a pitcher, you always just got to stay confident. Know that something might change this second time around. For Scott Landers, he didn't like what he was getting from Free, and he's going to go for a switch up here. First righty for Bourne.
He'll face the lefty and Enzo Apodaca. He's 0 for 2. Walked and got to third back in the 5th with a stolen base. Kirkland from the stretch, Austin off second. First pitch, no hill, spin over to second on the pickoff. No throw over. Bryce Eblin on the infield grass at third. Same with Bender at first to watch out for the bunt from Apodaca. Kirkland a long look in at the sign for Pinckney. Now he's set, glove of the belt. Kirkland look at second. His first pitch, fastball low, just blocked from Pinckney. 6 walks and 5 punch-outs for Kirkland. And against Brewster, he walked and hit by pitch, the bases loaded, then got the next 2 guys to go down. Was almost out of the inning on a tough play towards the second base side for Eblin and Michelle. And then from there, it spiraled. He's set once again back to the stretch. Look at Austin. Here's the 1-0. Check swing going around is Apodaca. He did not tip it. The ball gets way to the backstop. Pinckney picks it up. Austin goes to third base. So Kirkland gets the strike. Austin advances 90 feet. And he's now 90 feet away of Y-D taking a 3-run lead. Infield now fully in for Bourne. All on the grass trying to stab this run. 4 RBIs on the season for Apodaca, looking for the 5th right here. Kirkland now to the windup. Here's the 1-1. Change up low in the zone. Check swing from Apodaca. He went around. Now the count 1-2. Bourne still in striking distance. A 2-0 game here in bottom 7. 5 hits now for Y-D. But a big spot here for Doug Kirkland. From the windup, the 1-2. Change up low in the zone. Check swing from Apodaca. He did not go around. Even on the check down, Pinckney still tried to tag him. Not going to matter. Count 2-2. Kirkland out of Florida State. In a big spot right here, looking to turn around his summer with the Braves. Glove at the face from the windup. The 2-2 fouled back on the fastball. Apodaca staying alive. That fastball at 90 miles per hour for Kirkland. Austin still off third base. He had the RBI double. Infield still fully in for Bourne. Kirkland from the windup. The 2-2. Swing and a miss. Punch out number 1. 1 away here in the bottom of the 7th, and a big one for Doug Kirkland.
Just got to take it one batter at a time here if you're Bourne.
Max Vieira now digs in. He's been big in the 3 spot for Y-D. 1 for 3 tonight. Has a single. 8 RBIs on his season. First pitch, slider low. Count 1-0. No, 1 out, here in the bottom of the 7th. In the hands of Kirkland. He's back to the windup, the 1-0. Fastball called, strike in the outer half. Count not at once. infield still fully in here for the Braves. Outfield in normal depth. Austin's off third base with a two-step lead. Kirkland back to the windup. His 1-1 to Vieira. Change up low in the zone. Vieira not biting, count 2-1. And how big this would be for the Braves for Kirkland to get out of this jam. Has to put the next two guys down. Austin 90 feet away. His 2-1. This one chopped right at Vastine at short. Looks at third. Austin not going. The throw to first is in time. A picture-perfect 6-3 putout for Vastine and the Braves. Kirkland gets two guys to go down, two away. And here comes Hunter Hines.
You do your job there in your first two out of the bullpen. Now you face this top guy in Hines. Just got to stay the course. Defense moves back.
First pitch to Hines. This one a high drive towards right field. Trufretta towards the line. He leaps. He made the catch. Oh, no, it bounced out. The ump said he made the catch, and then it bounced out. Trufretta came to the ground. That ball popped out. So Hines to first base. Austin is going to score. And Y-D now with a 3-0 lead.
Tough angle for us to see. I saw Trufretta dive. It initially looked like he made the catch, but after that I couldn't see.
So Hines goes to first, Austin scores. Xander Darby now digs in. Kirkland back to the stretch. First pitch to the lefty. Fastball up and inside. Trufretta leaped. The umpire was about to put his right hand up to call it an out, and from the expression of Crota Grauer as well, he put his hand in the air and started to run off the field. And the expression of everyone changed. It got a lot more loud as, I guess, the ball popped out from Trufretta. Here's the 1-0. Slider low in the dirt, gets past Pinckney. Advancing to second is Hunter Hines in the wild pitch. And another RBI chance for Y-D. So Kirkland put two guys down, and then Hines just put in a single down the line. Tough play for Trufretta to make. He's now on second base. RBI chance for Xander Darby, who's 1 for 2. Had a single and scored back in the second, walked in the fourth. He waves his bat in the lefty's batter's box. Kirkland set from the stretch. Vastine holding on the runner. Here's the 2-0. Slider low in the dirt, gets past Pinckney once again. Advancing 90 feet is Hines. Back-to-back wild pitches from Kirkland. And he's 90 feet away in Hines. And Y-D looking to extend the lead to 4. Scott Lander's now going to walk out on the mound before the 3-0 pitch to Xander Darby. Doug Kirkland about to get out of the jam, and once again, luck not on the side of the right-hander. Lander's going to talk to him. Home plate umpire comes to the mound. I think Lander's just asking if he can talk to his player, and looks like that's going to do it for Kirkland. They're going to point to the bullpen. So Kirkland comes out of the game, puts two guys down. The single to Hines, and now in a 3-0 count to Xander Darby. So interesting decision here for Landers, not letting Kirkland finish the batter on the 3-0. But they'll walk off the field. 3-0 Y-D. Hines on third base, 2 away in the bottom of the 7th when we return here on the Born Braves Broadcast Network.
BornBraves.org, the official website of the Born Braves, is your one-stop shop for everything Bravos. From directions to the ballpark, the full game schedule, team information, game recaps, roster news, and more. BornBraves.org is the place to go for information on your favorite team on the Cape.
This is Born Braves Baseball on the Born Braves Radio Network. You can listen to all 22 Braves regular season contests away from Doran Park here on our YouTube live stream. Can't make it to Chatham? Too worn out for Wareham? Too busy for Brewster? Not to worry, just search the Bourne Braves on YouTube, sit back, relax, and enjoy a summer night listening to your favorite team on the Cape.
Cape Cod Healthcare is proud to be the official healthcare sponsor of the Cape Cod Baseball League. And with 6 convenient urgent care centers across Cape Cod from Falmouth to Orleans, we're ready to treat a wide variety of minor illnesses and injuries, so you can get back to your regular scheduled summer plans quickly. Open daily with no appointment needed and staffed by board-certified ER providers. View wait times at capecodhealth.org. Cape Cod Health Urgent Care, minor emergencies, major attention.
BourneBraves.org, the official website of the Bourne Braves, is your one-stop shop for everything Bravos. From directions to the ballpark, the full game schedule, team information, game recaps, roster news, and more. BourneBraves.org is the place to go for information on your favorite team on the Cape.
This is Bourne Braves Baseball on the Bourne Braves Radio Network. You can listen to all 22 Braves regular season contests away from Doran Park here on our YouTube live stream. Can't make it to Chatham? Too worn out for Wareham? Too busy for Brewster? Not to worry, just search the Bourne Braves on YouTube, sit back, relax, and enjoy a summer night listening to your favorite team on the Cape.
Back here at Red Wilson Field in an interesting spot here for the Braves. So Doug Kirkland out of the game and Gabe Driscoll, the righty out of Binghamton, he's in. A 3-0 count. Hunter Hines off third base on 2 wild pitches and 2 outs on the inning. Y-D's already put 2 runs in. They lead 3-0. So Driscoll's still facing Xander Darby in a 3-0 count. Let's go, Gabe! And Kirkland coming out of the game. Not sure if it was Scott Landers pulling him or Kirkland looked a little bit banged up. May have also been waving over Landers as well. So Hines off third base. Darby the lefty digs back in, ahead 3-0 in the count. Driscoll from the stretch. His first pitch, fastball, called strike of the knees. So Driscoll looking to work all the way back. His 4th appearance here for the Braves. Has 6 strikeouts on his season. No earned runs. His 3-1. Fastball low. Showing bunt was Darby. He pulled back. So a 5-pitch walk for the third baseman. He'll jog down to first. Runners at the corners. And Brady Day will now dig in.
Next up, out of Kansas State, number 10, Brady.
A weird spot there for Driscoll. Having to come in down 3-0 in the count. Also 4 1/3 innings pitched on his summer so far. Only 1 walk. And a 1-0 record for the right-hander. An RBI chance here for Day. The lefty will step in the box. Runners at the corners here for Y-D. Driscoll, a long look in from the stretch. Now the glove at his belt. Here's the pitch. Fastball, called strike, the letters, 0-1. Bastine shaded up the middle at short. Crow to Grauer, normal depth at second. Bender holding on the runner and Darby at first. Here's the 0-1. This one's low on the fastball, blocked by Pinckney. Day with 4 RBIs on the season. He's 1 for 3 here tonight. Has Hines 90 feet away. He had the RBI single. Driscoll's 1-1. Running is Darby. Called strike on the swing. Oh, Pinckney threw this one into center field. Way over the head of Vastine. So Hines is going to score. Y-D now leads 4-0. And a 1-2 count here to Darby. And this inning has kind of spiraled for the Bravos. 1-0 coming in, a 3 spot for the Red Sox. Driscoll looking to just get out of the inning and stop the bleeding here. Day's in a 1-2 hole, has Darby on second base. He's back to the stretch, a look at second. Here's the pitch, fouled back on the fastball. So Ryan Free started the inning. Doug Kirkland came in with a runner on third and no away. Got 2 guys to go down. Then the 3-0 count. He comes out, Gabe Driscoll in. Until we get to the 1-2 with 2 away. Here's the pitch, change up low. Count knotted at 2s. 6 hits now for Y-D. And the 1 error for Bourne, just coming on the Pinckney throw. Now the 2-2 fastball upstairs. Running is Darby. The throw to third. It's in time from Pinckney. So he makes up for the mistake, guns the runner at third in Darby, and that ends a long bottom of the 7th inning. 3 runs on the board for the Red Sox. They lead 4-0. Top 8 coming up here at Red Wilson Field.
Solutions, Cape Cod's most valued and professional electric subcontractor who has been providing exceptional services to both commercial and residential customers for over 10 years. Do you have an electric problem? CES has the solution. Cape Cod Orthopedics and Sports Medicine is a proud sponsor of the Bourne Braves. Cape Cod Orthopedic Sports Medicine and Physical Therapy is the region's largest and most experienced orthopedic group, accepting new patients at our Sandwich and Hyannis clinics. Convention Data Services, or CDS, is a technology company based in Bourne and a proud supporter of Cape Cod baseball. Since 1986, CDS has been delivering customized solutions to the global trade show industry. Keep up with CDS on their website at cdsreg.com and follow them on Facebook and LinkedIn.
We head to the top of the 8th inning here from Red Wilson Field, the Y-D Red Sox and the Bourne Braves. The Red Sox with a 4-0 lead on 3 runs in the bottom of the 7th. And Hector Garcia, the reliever, back on the bump. He'll face 6, 7, 8, 9 for the Braves. Pete Giuffreda, the first man he'll face. Giuffreda 0 for 2 tonight. Garcia from the stretch. A long look in at the side for Dykstra. Here's the pitch to the lefty. Fastball just going to miss, low and outside. A long fly out for Giuffreda back in the 5th. Only 2 hits here tonight for Bourne. Garcia set once again. The high leg kick, the 1-0. Fastball called strike in the outer half. Vastine and Crota Grauer to follow in the order for the Braves. Garcia with the glove at his chest. The look in, the leg kick, the 1-1. This one fouled back in the fastball from Giuffreda. Count quickly 1-2. Y-D looking for win number 10 to stay on top of the East Division. And Bourne looking for 4 in a row. They would have to crawl back to get their second comeback win of the summer here against Y-D. They've done it once against Harwich. Garcia set the 1-2. This one just chopped foul in the box on the off-speed. Giuffreda stays alive. Comeback versus the Mariners came down 3-1. Tied it up at 3, and then Bender hit a 2-run blast to give the Braves the 5-3 victory. The go-ahead home run came in the 7th. Garcia set once again. He's back to the plate, the 1-2 to Giuffreda. Foul back once again on the fastball. And Giuffreda staying alive. Y-D 4-3-1 at home. 5-3 on the road. Coming to this game after a loss against Wareham. And they've struggled of late. 5-4-1 in their last 10. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Garcia, the high leg kick back to the plate, outside corner, just misses on the fastball. Good frame from Dykstra. Count knotted at 2s.
For Bourne, you just got to take it one batter at a time. Keep moving, keep the line moving.
Giuffreda set in the box. Garcia looking to put him away. The 2-2. Foul back once again. Giuffreda fighting on every pitch, something that he's done all summer long for the Braves in the box. Came into the game batting .290. 10 walks, a team leading. And the Braves want him on here. We'll do it again on the 2-2. Garcia set. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Trufrutta down swinging. An off speed that was just elevated. And Trufrutta late on that one. One away here in the 8th.
Next up, out of Vanderbilt, number 2, Jonathan Vastine.
Jonathan Vastine will now dig in, also 0 for 2. A ground out and a fly out. He's the guy you want on with his speed, Crota Grauer and Pickney to follow. The lefty digs in, Garcia back to the stretch. Here's the first pitch. Fastball low in the zone, count 1-0. Third baseman in Darby just a step behind the grass. And a shift here once again for Y-D. Darby the lone man on the left side, the shortstop in Vieira right up the middle. And Day at second, he's in right field almost. Just a step on that grass. The 1-0, fouled back in the fastball. And some interesting shifts for Y-D. They've done it to Bodine, they've done it to Vastine. Not often we've seen that against the two. Bodine the switch hitter, Vastine the straight lefty. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 away here in the top of the 8th. Garcia's pitch. Fastball called strike on the outer half. A lot of 1-2-3 innings here tonight. First, second, and third, all 1-2-3s. 4 batters facing the 4th and the 5th. And the 6th and 7th, also 1-2-3s from the Y-D pitching staff. The 1-2, wave and a miss. Out in front of the off speed is Vastine. Back-to-back punch-outs for Hector Garcia, and his 4th in a row going back to the 7th. There's 2 away.
Next up, out of Rutgers, number 3.
Crota Grauer now digs in. He's also 0 for 2. Ground out in the 3rd, strikeout in the 5th. Normal depth of the Y-D infield outfield. Garcia set once again. Here's the pitch. Fastball misses outside. 1-0. Hugh Pinckney waits on deck for the Braves. He'll be the first man that Y-D will see if this game goes to the 9th. The 1-0, change up low in the zone. Hitters count now to Crota Grauer. Bourne was chasing 1 from the 2nd inning on all the way to the 7th, and Y-D got those 3. Garcia set once again, the highlight kick, the 2-0. Crota Grauer out in front of the off-speed. He went around. 2 balls, 1 strike. Second meeting between these two teams. Y-D looking to even up the series at 1. First meeting here at Red Wilson Field. Crota Grauer back in the box, the tall ready stance. Garcia's 2-1. This one line foul, third base side. Looks like maybe a broken bat for Grauer. He'll test it out, and it's not going to be okay. So he'll walk to the dugout, get a new bat before the 2-2. Always something with wood bats, man. We talked to Bender before his first game with the Braves about a week and a half ago. A few of these guys bring a certain amount of bats. Bender brought 2, and also, tougher Grauer to just break a bat there.
Yeah, and there's, the team gives out bats as well to help hitters in case, they go through their 2 primary wood bats that they bring.
So 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 away here in the top of the 8th. Crota Grauer looking to start a rally for the Braves. Garcia looking for another 1-2-3, would be 3 straight. The pitch, fastball, just going to miss, low and outside. Count full. And Garcia also looking for 5 straight punch-outs. Going back to Bodine in the 7th. He struck out with 1 away. Pinckney on deck, 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 away. The payoff from Garcia. Swing and a miss. 6 in a row for Hector Garcia out of the bullpen for Y-D. 3 up, 3 down once again for the Braves. Y-D leading 4-0. Bottom 8 coming up here at Red Wilson Field.
The Bourne Braves organization is looking for families willing to host 1 or 2 players for the Cape League season. It generally runs from the first week in June to early August, and the bond between many host families and their players extend beyond the summer and form lifelong friendships. If you are interested in learning more about this opportunity, visit bournebraves.org.
Braves fans living on the Cape far from Doran Park? Too far of a drive to make the trip west on any given night? Well, don't worry, because the Braves are coming to you. The Bravos' full slate of games includes trips to all East destinations, including Orleans, Chatham, Brewster, Harwich, and Yarmouth, as well as West Division road trips to Cotuit, Hyannis, down south to Falmouth, and off Cape to Wareham. So wherever you are located on Cape Cod, the Braves will be in your area and are a can't-miss family fun activity. To see the Bravos' full schedule, head over to our website, bournebraves.org, and come join the fun.
Thursday night baseball here from Red Wilson Field. We go to the bottom of the 8th inning. A 4-0 lead for the Red Sox over the Braves. 6, 7, 8, 9 for Y-D, Brady Day, Casey Cook, and Connor Dykstra. And Gabe Driscoll back on the bump. Came in with 2 away in a 3-0 count to finish off the bottom of the 7th. And just a weird inning. The Braves were down 1-0, now down 4-0. 6 hits for Y-D, 2 for the Bravos. And the Red Sox are going to get back on track after the loss last night over Wareham. And move to 10-6-1 on their summer. Top of the East Division is where they stand right now. Driscoll from the windup. Day the lefty digs in. First pitch, chop foul in the box. And right here, you can hear it on the crowd mic. Ball just rolling right in front of us. Day 1 for 3 tonight. Singled back in the 6th. Driscoll's 0-1. Check swing. You went around. Driscoll gave him the sword. Count 0-2. Driscoll set once again, glove with the belt from the windup. The pitch, swing and a miss. 3 straight fastballs from Driscoll. 3 straight pitches. Day goes down on strikes. There's 1 away.
Biggest thing Bourne has to do here, especially for Driscoll, you just got to keep it where it is. You want to give your offense a chance, you got to keep it where it is and hopes that they turn a different gear.
Cook digs in. First pitch to the lefty, a called strike for Driscoll. 4 straight strikes here to start the bottom of the 8th. Cook's 0 for 1, 2 walks. The 0-1 comes in. Check swing on the changeup. He went around. Count 0-2. And Driscoll looking for 6 pitches and 2 outs. He's set once again from the windup. The 0-2. Fastball upstairs, not biting as Cook. First ball of the inning for the righty. Driscoll out of Binghamton, his 4th appearance. And still yet to allow a run that's his earned as the 1-2 comes in. Low on the slider. Count 2-2. Cook back in the box. Wide lefty stance, Driscoll the 2-2. This one line right at the shortstop. And Vastine, he'll make the play towards the 5-6 hole, and there's 2 away here in the 8th. So Connor Dykstra now comes to the plate. Bourne looking to give the medicine that Y-D's been dishing out the 1-2-3 innings right back at him. Dykstra's 1 for 3, had the RBI single that got Y-D on the board in the 2nd. 2 strikeouts since. First pitch from Driscoll, fastball low. Normal depth of the Braves infield and outfield. Driscoll working quickly back to the windup. The 1-0, wave and a miss from Dykstra. Full body turning towards left field, count 1-1. Dykstra came in the game batting 182. Got the hit here tonight. Driscoll's 1-1, fastball gonna miss outside. 2 balls, 1 strike. The Braves are gonna need 4 in the top of the 9th to tie this game, 5 to take the lead. The 2-1, out in front once again is Dykstra. A swing and a miss, count knotted at 2s. And if they win it, would be 4 in a row in their 2nd comeback win of the summer. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Driscoll's pitch, grounded right back at Vastine at shortstop. Gloves it, ranging to his left, fires to first on the run. Bender couldn't squeeze it at first. Would have been in time. Going to be an E3 for Derek Bender, it looks like.
And a 2-out base runner for Y-D. Nathan Archer comes to the plate, and Driscoll just missing out on the 1-2-3.
Next up, out of Bowling Green, number 17.
And that's a
Nathan
tough pill to swallow for Bourne. You're just trying to find something to get your mojo going, and a 1-2-3 inning would have helped there.
Y-D searching for runs. Bourne desperate, just does not want to allow any more. First pitch to the lefty Archer, fastball outside. 1 ball, no strikes. Archer 0 for 2. He walked and scored in the 7th. Had a stolen base as well. He started that inning off where Y-D scored 3. The 1-0, fastball called strike. It'll be 9-1-2 for Bourne entering the 9th inning. Pinckney, Harrelson, and Eblin. Driscoll set, back to the stretch, the 1-1. This one line at second base. Corrado Grauer picks it up, ranging towards the outfield, fires to first. It's in time. A nice play at second base for JKG, and that will end the inning. So 1 base runner here in the 8th for Y-D. They lead Bourne 4-0. Top 9 coming up for the Bravos. Last chance here from Red Wilson Field.
Not being able to make it to Doran Park is no excuse to miss the Braves in action. You can watch every Bravos home game live on the Bourne Braves television network. From stellar pitching performances, dazzling defensive plays, and big-time power displays, you can catch it all from the comfort of your home. It's your favorite Cape League team live on your screen. Just head to the Bourne Braves YouTube and join the fun.
You can catch the Bourne Braves all summer long at Doran Park. With more than 20 home games this season, Braves baseball is just a short drive away, whether you're on or off the Cape. With free admission to every Cape Cod League game, nights at Doran Park provide family fun for everyone. First pitch for all Braves home games is at 6, and you can check out the Bravos' full schedule over at our website, bournebraves.org.
Last chance for the Braves here at Red Wilson Field. 9-1-2 in the Bourne order. Pinckney, Harrelson, and Eblin. They trail by 4. Hector Garcia back on the bump, the only second pitcher that Y-D has thrown here tonight. After Smith Pinson had a stellar outing in his 3rd appearance for the Red Sox this summer. 2 hits for Bourne. Going to need a lot more here in the 9th to come back in search of win number 9 and their 4th in a row. The second time they've been at the 3-win streak mark. Looking to break that here. Pinckney, the lefty, will dig in. Garcia using the rosin bag behind the mound. And he'll step up, looking to shut the door. The Red Sox looking for win number 10 to stay on top of the East Division. Pinckney digs in. Garcia set from the stretch. A long look in at Dykstra, the first pitch. Slider called, strike in the outer half. Pinckney 0 for 2 tonight. Struck out back in the 6th. As the narrow lefty stance, bat on his shoulder. Garcia set once again. The high leg kick, here's the 0-1. Fastball line towards right field. A good shot, but right at the right fielder in Cook. And he makes the catch. He didn't move an inch in right field. Good piece from Pinckney. Just unlucky, one away.
That's probably the best swing we've seen from Hugh this summer. And, you know, sometimes that just happens for a hitter is your best swing, and it just happens to go straight at a fielder.
Gage Harrelson now digs in. Top of the order for Bourne. He's 0 for 3. Garcia long look in at Dykstra. Here's the first pitch. Fastball gonna miss, low and outside. The Red Sox pitching staff, first pitch strikes in 1-2-3 innings. They've worked so efficiently here tonight. And their pitching has struggled. They've been 6th in runs allowed on the season. So a bottom 5 pitching staff. The 1-0 comes in, a called strike. Count 1-1. But the top of the order is what you want for the Braves here with 1 away. Eblin and Bender and Bodine to follow. 1 ball, 1 strike. Garcia set once again. Here's the pitch. Fastball, swing and a miss from Harrelson. Count 1-2. 5 punch-outs in a row from Garcia going to the at-bat against Pinckney. He's been stellar out of the pen. The 1-2. Swing and a miss. Harrelson chases the elevated fastball. And 2 away here in the 9th. Bryce Eblin will dig in. And Y-D 1 out of way for win number 10. So Bourne going to need a miracle on a 2-out rally. 0 for 3 is Eblin's night. He'll take his hacks against Garcia. Garcia to look in for Dykstra from the side. Now the glove at his chest. Here's the first pitch to Eblin. Fastball line towards deep center field. Going back on it and making the catch in center to end this one is Apodaca, and that will do it. So Y-D wins this one 4-0. They tie the season series at 1 apiece against the Braves and get back on track after the loss last night against Wareham. They'll move to 10-6-1. They still sit in first place in the East Division, and Bourne falls back to 500 and off the win streak now at 8-1. Only 2 hits tonight for Bourne. Y-D stellar pitching, 4 runs for them. And Matt, just a dominant performance for Y-D, just one of those nights here for Bourne.
Yeah, and that will happen from time to time. A team like Bourne, you started a season in a hole, you've battled back, you have a winning record, you're 7-3 in your last 10, and it just happens. Your offense can be in such a groove, but then one night you just run into a hot pitcher in Smith Pinson, Hector Garcia out of the bullpen, and you just can't find a way to click. And that's what happened here tonight for Bourne, but the beauty in summer baseball, you got another crack at it tomorrow.
Matt, for tomorrow, Bourne at home against Hyannis, looking for the 3rd win in a row against the Harbor Hawks. What do they do to get back on track?
Well, the biggest thing is that you just got to get your bats in a groove. Only just 2 hits today. You got to get runners on. No walks allowed, but from Pinson or Garcia, just 2 great pitchers. They kept the ball in the zone, kept hitters off balance. You just got to get back on your horse, as Pete Chufreda says, and get ready to go tomorrow. Get the bats going early. It's about all you can do. Your pitchers didn't do a terrible job, just those 3 runs in the 7th, but even then on the other end, it was just great pitching from Y-D.
So the final in 9 innings here from Red Wilson Field, a 4-0 win for the Red Sox, and they take meeting number 2 against the Braves. We'll say so long for our producer, Ryan Bridges, our beat reporter, Mojo Hill, and our sideline reporter, Allie Navarette. I'm Cam Manna alongside Matt Scalzo. We thank you for joining us, and we'll see you tomorrow night back at home, 6 p.m. against Hyannis.